Hey everyone, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. So I decided to address this topic of conversation. Some people wanted my opinion on it as well. And it's involving Jaguar, Wright, and Legena. Now, I'm Angela, but the name is kind of like reversed. So let's go ahead and see who's here. Okay. Okay, hey Dukes, Marsha Booze, Jam. Basically, I'm going to go over a few videos of hers and some other things. And then I'll probably come back tomorrow to go into more detail. Let's see. Hey, Stephanie. Hey. So I see I got a couple of mods here. I see some people from my other second channel. Hey, Marsha, Raw. Okay, so my opinion is, of course, let me go ahead and start off with what I think about this topic, like overall. Do I believe that she is Aaliyah's daughter? The answer is no. I do not believe that she is Aaliyah's daughter. That I already know. Now, do I know a lot about Jaguar Wright? I will say this. No, I do not know a lot about Jaguar Wright. However, I have joined her website, Philadelphia. I have joined that as well. I'm actually going to be mostly talking today about Legena and what I think about her linking up with Jaguar Wright. And if anyone wants to come on the panel, they can, or I can also add in a phone number so people can call in as well. So just let me know in the comments if you ever want to call in, or I will drop the link. Okay, so pretty much the videos I have watched so far of Legena and everything I have seen so far from her, I do believe that she is unwell. However, to what extent, I do not know. Hey, Gloria. Hey, girl. To what extent, I do not know, because some people can be like mentally like unwell, but they can still be fully aware of what they're doing, should I say, right? Let's see. Yeah, but her mother and father, like biological mother and father, I have viewed their pages. So she obviously is not Aaliyah's daughter. However, why would someone say that is my question. Why would she go on and say that, hey, I'm Aaliyah's daughter, when she isn't Aaliyah's daughter? Hey, Jenny. Okay, you're going to be in the bushes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play a video of Legena. And in this video, she actually drops kind of like a lot of hints about her childhood and how others view her and how she views herself and like dating relationships. And basically just to pick up on like certain things she's saying about herself, and like you can kind of gauge sometimes a little bit about someone's like personality and like mental stability. Not all the time, but sometimes you can. Because I want to know the deal with R. Kelly's daughter and Jackie. Okay, let's see. I think I said hey to everybody. So hi, E. Welcome to the chat. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Coffee, tea, and coffee and tea woman. CC, not the one today. Do the right thing. Flirty bad girl. Bad gal. Let's see. Natural yin. Okay. It's a whole cloud chase at this point. Both of them need help. I really want to hear Dani's take on this topic. Yeah, a lot of people want to hear my take. That's why I'm coming to the mic and giving my opinions or thoughts on this. But I have to also catch up on this. To be honest, I have to catch up on this, so it has to be over a period of days. I probably have to look over a bunch of things to come to my full conclusion. However, I do not believe that she is Aaliyah's daughter. Okay. Hey, Dani Mods in chat, listening and working on Dying Bundles. Yes, Auntie, yes. Create your best version. Hi, Dani Mods and subs. I know what. Okay, I will dig deeper into the story. You will give us the truth. Yeah, I plan on giving maybe a few videos on it, but not too much. It depends on how I feel about what's going on. Okay. Good evening, Dani Miles and chat. Okay, Arna Trash. Okay, let's go ahead and start the video. This is a video from her channel. Her Facebook from 2021. And in it, she discusses a few things about her biological father, also her mother, and things like that.
Hey y'all, I'm just here to motherfucking say a motherfucking piece because I feel like people trying me and people don't get the significance under my posts because some of y'all motherfuckers think I'm talking about you specifically, and if you're my friends on here, why would I fucking talk about you unless you're talking about me? And that's the type of shit I don't fucking like. I don't fucking like. I don't be on here that much worrying about y'all motherfucking life as much as you think I do. And why would I? Unless you're trying to say you're so close to my life. If you can't do shit for my life, then why would I even think you're talking about me or think anything of involving you? I haven't seen most of y'all in years. So if I haven't, then I didn't. And then I don't know if people see my face and think I'm a motherfucking nice bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck y'all problem is. I don't understand because I feel I've been tested these past.
Okay, you said you can't hear her?
Last almost year, I feel like I've been tested.
Okay, I might actually have to go to her actual Facebook page to actually play this video if you can't hear it through here.
Motherfuckers want to do grimy, snaky ass shit around me, but making it seem like I'm know they asses when I fucking don't. I got no reason to lie to none of y'all motherfuckers at all. At all. But reason why y'all gotta lie because in real life, I don't rock with none of that little snake shit, that grimy shit. I'm not one of those motherfucking people. I'm really solid as hell. I like to be in my own fucking world, in my own fucking truth, in my own fucking life. If you think otherwise, ask that person why. Like, I'm tired of y'all motherfucker. And then it's just people around in my family, but outside my family, that's causing shit. And I'm really trying to be peaceful. I'm really trying to be peaceful. But I keep getting called out my motherfucking name. You keep getting called a hoe. How? When we never had sex. How? How do motherfucking niggas I never fuck call me one of those, huh? Bitch, you just don't be mad because you're friendly ass a motherfucking hoe. Y'all niggas is fucking hoes. And y'all can't keep y'all motherfucking dick in y'all motherfucking pants. That's your problem. And if that's you, that's you. The fuck wrong with you? And like, you motherfucking want to need attention from other females out here and shit. Bitch, ride by your fucking self like I do most times. And I'm peeping shit. People keep saying, like, if it is, like, pictures something, why is these random so-called people in my life taking weird-ass pictures from me? I remember I was in live last year at my sister, baby daddy fucking party, and this nigga all making it seem like me and him slept together. I'm like, what, nigga? Like, I don't understand. And it's other motherfucking people taking pictures of me, making it seem like we cool. But you don't tag me in those pictures. You don't send me no picture. You don't make it seem like we cool. And I just fucking found a video of a whole bitch motherfucking I went to a fucking convention with her, a lingerie fucking party with her, and her motherfucking friend, her cousin, motherfucking lingerie, whatever the fuck the bitch is stealing, and it had a male stripper. She's gonna send me a fucking picture, a video that she never tagged me in, or a motherfucking Sandy, you wanna make it seem like we cool. Don't make it seem like that. Don't make it seem like that. I have siblings I'm not cool with today, too. Because they all in their emotional shit wanna say, oh, she da-da-da-da-da. Hell no. I don't got no fucking reason to lie. I don't got no fucking reason at all. Like, why you got a different history and memories than I do? Like, y'all be pissing me the fuck off. And I know it's too late, but bitch, gotta go work in a motherfucking afternoon, noon type of shit. I don't got time for y'all motherfucking shit. I just get motherfucking angry. I don't understand what kind of bitch you think I am, what kind of bitch y'all been used to. I'm not one of those people that, oh, baby, da, da, da.
But yeah, notice how she said that her siblings seem to have like a different like history or memory than she does. So pick up, like when you're listening to this video, like listen to the things she says about like being suspicious of things and other things like that. Or people having a different like recollection or memory of events. What siblings are Kelly's kids? No, she actually has, she calls her second family, which is our family members of her biological family, like her real family. That's her actual siblings.
I'm an asshole sometimes. I can be. Because I feel like niggas can move on quickly. So why would you be so fucking heartbroken over me? Leave me the fuck alone. I'll tell you what I want in our relationship. I'll tell you. If I say just friends with benefits, that's what it's gonna be. Women do have a choice. I know. But if I don't want you to no longer be my option, then it's not gonna happen. I can remember only telling 2 guys I love them. Not in love, but love. I had love for them. Everybody else, I don't know. If we did, that's like some Mandela effect. You probably got a whole different bitch from a whole different reality, from a whole different earth. Because I did have a Mandela effect personally for me, where I seen this nigga died in prison twice. Or was in school and learned this nigga died in prison twice. So maybe that's a different reality. That's only if you open-minded and not thinking I'm in my bullshit, crazy mindset. Whatever the fuck y'all think I am. That's in a whole different conversation of itself. Some of y'all don't get it, but y'all always want to motherfucking care about motherfucking untrivial shit you can't pass on to when you fucking die. I don't want none of that shit. I want the real legit shit. I'm tired of niggas want to get in their feelings and then try to... Bitch, the thing is, once I figure out you with some...
What, did she say that someone died in prison twice? She said some nigga died in prison twice. Wait.
Try to teach me or show me that same camaraderie. But no, people want to focus on motherfucking weird ass shit when the whole fucking world dying, and we all like, come on, talk about the real country, the real world, the world. The educational system is a third world education compared to other countries. Tell them motherfucking where our tax dollars really go to. Tell them motherfucking why the fucking so-called presidents people want to vote for. Tell them why motherfucking people still watch the news and still think that shit cool. It's real. But you want to bother me about motherfucking hair, makeup, and all that other shit, and motherfucking money and all that shit. But when you die, you're not taking none of that shit. So I hope y'all really got common sense to take that shit with you. Y'all be irritated. Irritating. Paying extra dollars for motherfucking. And the thing is, I'm not a name brand type of bitch. I never been one. Don't buy me no name brand shit because in the day I'm not gonna appreciate it like how other bitches don't appreciate it. Gucci, after they had that motherfucking Lynch model wearing their shit at the runway, a fucking rope around her neck. Hell no, bitch. You a fucking racist, bitch. And anybody else that have a designer clothes, all that stuff from years back, hell no, bitch. I don't trust you. I really don't. Dang. I'd rather y'all support black people shit. Matter of fact, go support them Asian people shit, the one that y'all be paying pennies for. And they be one buying motherfucking, they in the factories and shit, getting malnourished, motherfucking communist China. Like, Big Pharma, all that shit. Talk about that. I don't got time for y'all motherfucking shit trying to make it seem like I care about the same shit y'all do. No, the fuck I don't. I'm not a sheep. I'm not a cash cow. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not here to try to make it seem like I'm better than nobody. Because I don't feel like that. We all bleed and die the same fucking way. So in real life, that's what it is. But I'm tired of motherfucking around me. Y'all using everybody's reputation. What they did, their own goddamn self. The reason why they got that reputation to begin with and put it on me.
Okay, this is an older video from 2021. And we're just watching it to see what she was talking about. She was talking about people were saying something about her being slow. They were talking about her hair. They were talking about her makeup. People have been talking about her. So basically, she's addressing all these people, calling her like, saying like she's a, how can I don't want to say it. Well, this video is already like this anyway. Well, it's calling her like a slut or a hoe and things like that. So she's addressing all the gossip about her. And it's from 2021, okay?
I don't even do shit. I don't even do shit. I don't give a fuck if I look attractive or not, bitch. If I feel like if I was like an ugly ass bitch, y'all wouldn't be coming here calling me all this other shit. Because them the main ones you gotta really watch out for. Them the main one that want to seek attention and love from everybody else. I know, because I've seen it personally. And I'm like, bitch, love yourself enough. Love yourself enough. I mean, dang. Yo mama and daddy, auntie, or somebody should have told you was fucking beautiful. So you don't seek it in front of anybody else. Don't try to find it from nobody else. My auntie Pam told me that. Angela, I'm gonna tell you you're beautiful just so you don't have to go find that from nobody else. I was 13. By then, people already was calling me that. That's their opinion because in the day, that's just their opinion. If somebody can say the same thing, oh, Angela, I think you're ugly. Well, that's your opinion. It's not going to do shit. Flattery don't charge these batteries. Honestly, don't charge these batteries. So when you come with me with some ignorant ass shit, and then you want to make it seem like I'm just being funny or wishy-washy or stuck up, whatever the fuck y'all want to call me, that's your opinion. That's your motherfucking opinion. I don't give a fuck. None of y'all motherfucking gonna come say it to my face. I haven't seen none of y'all motherfucking in my motherfucking face. It's the reason I don't know you. It's the reason I don't remember you. It's the reason you just sound crazy to me. Like, I'm tired. And then you want to target people around me. And that shit. So go ahead and keep doing that shit. Go ahead. Y'all niggas be trying me. Y'all bitches too. Y'all females too. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all. For real. No, I'm gonna sound fucking crazy. And I know some of this shit y'all don't want to fucking hear, but y'all be swarming around in my life trying to make it seem like shit got what do you got anything to do with my life for? And I'm pretty much an open book. I'm pretty much open. Nah, this fucking weird ass camera wanted to motherfucking do extra dumb shit. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of these people wanna, like, how? Like, I'm tired. It was like these, like, last year, the end of last year, well, this year is gonna be a year where I started peeping shit. Like I read my tarot cards and it said I needed to know about three things that I didn't know about. Then I just started searching and I just found out like exes that was expressing their feelings to me I didn't fucking see. Cause I'm like, maybe because I was raised by my dad and he's like 60 something, almost in his 70s, or because he's the older guy. I wasn't raised by technology much, so I'm not used to expressing love or shit from bitch. Knock on my door, call my twin or my little like call them.
So right now, of course, you hear that she's saying her biological dad, who she actually tagged on Facebook, and he is an older male, right? And then of course she has a twin brother who she also just mentioned in this video. And she also addresses them later on, like her father, and says that he's like African and he's different from like an American dad. So obviously at this point in this video, she's addressing her real family, her biological family. Okay. That's what she means by an older male. Okay. And her twin brother, Elijah.
But why are you, and then, or maybe because in real life I actually went through real shit where I wasn't with my parents. My dad left when I was 12. And my mom, she just never had custody. She was probably pretty much there for my older siblings, but when it came to us, we was different. But by the time it was just, we wasn't by law supposed to see her.
So her mom never had custody of her, and by law, she was not actually supposed to see her biological mother. So she wasn't supposed to see her biological mother. She didn't have custody. You already know sometimes when your custody is taken, sometimes you have visitation rights, and sometimes you're not supposed to be able to see your child anymore once your rights are taken, your parental rights, right? And then she also mentions that her mom was around for her older siblings, but not her and her brother, who were younger at the time. Now, I do see some children around her mother now. So maybe her mother has custody of maybe some young just siblings that are younger than even her now. I don't know.
Where I wasn't with my parents. My dad left when I was 12. And my mom, she just never had custody. She was probably pretty much there for my older siblings, but when it came to us, we was different. But by the time it was just, we wasn't by law supposed to see her.
So right now we see that her father left when she said, I guess when she was 12, and then her mother never had custody. So to me, this is like a key point in the video because it's kind of like saying like this is why she would come online and pretend like she has a totally different family. So I think from a young age, she probably just wished she had a new family. And like her mom never had custody of her, and then her father left when she was 12. So now to me, this whole Aaliyah is my mother and R. Kelly is my father is just kind of like replacing her family. And I also believe that she's mentally unwell, like unwell. So added with that, our whole thing is why she is doing this. Now, the thing I haven't figured out yet is if she's intentionally like all the way doing this to get like money and clout, right, as well, or is it something that she really believes? So that's what I still hanging on to that part.
Shit where I wasn't with my parents. My dad left when I was 12. And my mom, she just never had custody. she was probably pretty much there for my older siblings, but when it came to us, we was different. But by the time it was just, we wasn't by law supposed to see her. So of course I'm not supposed to, I don't know. This is why I don't trust motherfuckers, because if my own parents wasn't there, then how the fuck I'm gonna think y'all gonna stay there? So if I feel like you move faulty, you move faulty. That's what it is. But because of that, I was around family members or family friends or whatever, and couldn't afford for no phone. I couldn't afford for nothing. I couldn't afford for no technology. So when I'm not always on there and used to people expressing their love, I'm used to the motherfucking average normal ass back in the day kind of love or kind of motherfucking relationship type. Don't come with expressing your love through fucking Facebook or Instagram or your fucking songs. Talk to me. Bitch, you might as well wrote a letter. Y'all be pissing me the fuck off. And y'all want to make it seem like I date you when I talk to you. And I know my body counts.
And she was also saying she has trust issues because if her own mom and dad left her and didn't love her, then why would she trust other people? And now she's going into back into dating, like people accusing her or alleging that she had like sexual relations with them when she did not do so.
All in one hand, actually. I got no reason to lie for her. All of them I've remembered. Because if anybody tell you differently, that's a fucking lie. That's probably a fucking rape right there. How the fuck I don't remember me? That sound like some date rape shit. If y'all saying y'all slept with me, that sound like some date rape type of shit. I don't got time for y'all shit. Never got time for y'all shit. And I know bitches be lying all the time, but if I was a hoe, I would say it. Shit, I would tell my dad I was one, and I'll tell his ass, bitch, you made me one. But I'm not. Unfortunately, I feel like if I had the most fun y'all was talking about, bitch, I'll take it up a notch and do it better than what the fuck y'all talking about. I'm a stuffer. What, bitch? Bitch, I'll do you better. I'll make the police go fucking do it. The fuck? Shit, I'll blackmail the hell out their ass. Yeah, take my shit to whatever fuck I need to, and you motherfucking not fucking pull their ass over or nothing. Shit, women could do a lot of shit. You think I'ma just listen to a whole nigga that's gonna tell me to do shit? Push some shit up your ass, nigga. You got that shit stretch. The fuck? If you think that's me, nah. Maybe in my past life I was a nigga too. I'm pretty sure. Cause y'all trying me. And you think cause I'm... And it was a rumor in school. That was a fucking rumor. Like, what? This is bitch that was not, she not a bitch, but she was like, Angela, you better talk, but they talking about you in, online or Facebook when I was in high school. But the thing is, none of my so-called friends said anything. That's why I said a friend to all is a friend to none. She was the only one that was saying something like, oh, you better see. But for me, I'm not technology savvy. I couldn't find that shit. So I'm like, what the fuck they're talking about? Hoe out, they talking about I'm a hoe? Y'all got the east side thing, I'm a hoe. How when I was a virgin, the half the school was calling me a tease. Them niggas was calling me a tease. That was my name, and they was getting irritated because I wasn't trying to do shit with their ass. Well, I like who I like. It's probably because I'm only attracted to people that's in my soul group. So a bitch really stingy, really recluse, and really motherfucking... And these so-called snakes know that. That's why they trying to motherfucking tarnish my name. Trying to make it seem like I'm somebody I'm not. And they gonna be looking higher, better than whatever the fuck they trying to look. Bitch, if you're a snake, you're a grimy ass snake. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you are. Cause you move the way I don't move. I don't like to mess with my ex's friends or brother. That's why I don't fucking know them. I don't mess with their homeboys or anything else. Because I'm not a grimy ass person. I don't mess with my friends, nigga. I don't do none of that. Unless you was your niggas first and them niggas lied. But I don't date a whole lot of niggas, so I don't see that. It's one of these exes I actually seen. He was starting to mess. I'm like, yo, don't I know this bitch in middle school? Don't I know this other bitch in middle school? I'm like, yo, so you just dating my friends or you was with them first? I don't know what the fuck your problem was. I don't know what the fuck your problem was. But it ain't cool, and I'm not forgiving shit. And he messed with a family member too and lied about it. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. So nah, he's a dub. I don't like people lying to me. I don't like motherfucking people wait too long to tell the truth. That don't make goddamn sense. Like I'm starting like this ex in high school. Motherfucking CJ, since he want me to fucking say his name. Motherfucker, you should never lied about your fucking name. You should have had other bitches telling me who the fuck you was. You should have had motherfucking bitches checking me in the bathroom about this fucking weird ass classroom. Niggas saying, oh, you know, such and such. And I'm like, no, my nigga named Steve. I don't know who you fucking, I'm trying to ask about this nigga. Not never act like they don't know who the fucking was. So I'm like, if everybody else know this nigga name, then I guess that ain't my boyfriend. That ain't my boyfriend like I thought he was. Well, that's... And I was at that age, I was hurt. And I was like, damn. And that was me having poor communication skills because I'm not trying to be one of your notches in your belt at all. Maybe it was real then. Maybe it was probably real for you or for not saying it wasn't for me. I was a kid then.
So what we're saying is not only does she have like trust issues because of how her father left when she was 12, her mother never had custody of her, and she technically was by law was not allowed to be around her mother after her mother lost custody. And on top of that, she also has had issues with relationships early on with like guys cheating on her with like friends or are just people at school. So there's trust issues as well. Thank you for the super sticker. Create your best version. Thank you for supporting the channel. And another way you can support the channel, of course, is just hitting that like button. Now, let me pause this video for a second and go over to her. Let's see. Let's go over to her Special Olympics picture information from when she was in school. So since she was in the Special Olympics, let's go here. It says right here, what year was this? That's a carnival. Okay, it says fierce competitors at Special Olympics. And you can see Angela right there. She's holding up the banner. She's where my mouse is at right here, of course, with the cornrows and the glasses right here. That's Angela, okay. And it says students from A.L. Holmes were among the hundreds competing in Special Olympics. At Wright are student Angela Owusu and teacher Robin Bush. And of course, this she's holding that banner, of course, the sign, but she's also holding she's with the Robin Bush, her teacher right here, like by herself, away from the other students or the competitors, our teammates. So yeah, she qualified to be in Special Olympics. And it says special education teacher Robin Bush knows a student when she sees one. Angela Owusu, 13, is such a student. She reads on a 9th grade level. So says Bush, a teacher at A.L. Holmes K through 8 school. Beyond that, Angela seems to revel in competition. And it says, I like Angela because she motivates the other kids. And okay, so if she read at the 9th grade level when she was 13, most people are not in the 9th grade until they're maybe 14 or 15, right? So she seems to be like she was on the right level of reading. So it seemed that was like actually a compliment. It wasn't like it was a compliment actually. Say she reads on a 9th grade level, says Bush, a teacher at A.L. Holmes K through 8 school. Beyond that, Angela seems to revel in competition. It says, I like Angela because she motivates the other kids, says Bush, a 15-year teacher. At a bowling excursion, the other kids lamented competing with Angela. We already know who's going to win, Angela, they told Bush. I said, you don't know that? Angela gets on the computer to find an answer. She reads chapter books and has worked all year on her writing. Now her concern is where she'll go to high school. But those concerns were shadowed by a balmy day, May 15th. Angela and hundreds of other Detroit students competed in the Special Olympics at Renaissance High School. This is a wonderful day because they can compete against each other and themselves, Bush said. They are real competitors. So she qualified to actually participate in the Special Olympics. So there is some sort of disability here, okay? And the qualifications for someone to be this was in Detroit, Michigan. So what are the qualifications for participation in the Special Olympics for students? Let's see here. It says eligibility for participation in Special Olympics. Special Olympics training and competition is open to every person with intellectual disabilities who is at least 8 years of age and who registers to participate in Special Olympics as required by the Special Olympics general rules. There is no maximum age limitation for participation in Special Olympics competitions. However, no child may participate in a Special Olympics competition or be awarded medals or ribbons associated with competition before his or her 8th birthday. The Young Athletes Program is for children ages 2 through 7. There is no age limit for the children. However, the Young Athletes Program is only for ages 2 through 7. Participation in Special Olympics Michigan is open to all persons with intellectual disabilities, regardless of the level or degree of that person's disability, and whether or not that person also has other mental or physical disabilities. So it doesn't matter like the level or degree of the person's intellectual disabilities, as long as they have any ounce of intellectual disability, they can participate in the Special Olympics. A person is considered to have intellectual disabilities for the purposes of determining eligibility for Special Olympics participation if that person meets any one of the following requirements. The person has been identified by an agency or professional as having intellectual disabilities as determined by their localities. The person has a cognitive delay as determined by standardized measures such as intelligence quotients or IQ testing or other measures which are generally accepted within the professional community and the U.S. as being a reliable measurement of the existence of cognitive delay. The person has a closely related developmental disability. A closely related developmental disability means having a functional limitations in both general learning such as IQ and in adaptive skills such as in recreation, work, independent living, self-direction, or self-care. However, persons whose functional limitations are based solely on a physical behavior or emotional disability or a specific learning or sensory disability are not eligible to participate as Special Olympics athletes. And it says one of Special Olympics founding principles is that Special Olympics must transcend all boundaries of race, gender, religion, national origin, geography, and political philosophy, and offer sports, training, and competitions opportunities to all eligible persons within accordance with uniform worldwide standards. So in order for her to participate basically in the Special Olympics, she had to have intellectual disability. So that's why I gather from this is that she was deemed to have met the criteria of having some sort of intellectual disability. Okay, that's the reason I'm bringing this up. And again, here is her right here. She was part of the Special Olympics, okay? So she did meet the criteria to participate in that. Okay, and that's for Michigan. Okay, let's go back to the video.
Like, why wouldn't I find that real? But I was hurt then because technically this nigga was my first kiss. Technically this nigga was doing a relationship. My first ever relationship was with him, technically. So I'm like, so he got me. So I did ignore him, but I was hurt. I'm like, I'm tired of you and your friends. I thought this nigga was a loner. He made it seem like he was a loner. He was always alone. Just to figure out he wasn't a loner and he was the nigga. I got no problem saying it. But I'm a bitch. I'm only went to dance team because my grandma made me. She was like, Angela, you gotta either gonna be in a cheerleader or dance team. And the school team sucks. So I wasn't about to be cheering for them. But I was a dancer and I only did it because then I didn't really have inspiration. I had real life shit to go through when I was at home. And maybe you did call. Maybe you was the one that motherfucker my uncle said, oh, you called somebody. They never said who it was. And then I remember in that whole situation, me and my friend then, I think her name is Kiera or something. I'm like, I had a lot of so-called friends. That's why they not really my friends, because I didn't invite her to my house or anything. So it was just so. And then I remember having to talk this. I'm like, okay, so I guess we don't date each other. We just, whatever the fuck it was, we just was friends. Like, I chalked it up. And then I remember, she kept trying to pressure me to date these other people. I'm like, yo, chill out. Like, I'm 9 and 2. Maybe I was trying to motherfucking rebound, or maybe I was trying to motherfucking not think about this nigga. Then I ended up talking to this nigga. He's an Aries. And he been trying to talk to me for 2 of those years since the ninth grade, and it's always the 10th. And then he was like, I can make you so happy. And I'm like, this nigga guy, but I like your confidence. I'm like, so do it. And I'm like, damn, did I get myself in a relationship? And I'm like, yo, I don't know this nigga name at all. At all. Until I remember you dropped me off to my dance class and you gave me a hug. It was, talking to this nigga was awkward. If you somehow in this mix too and didn't let me go from the past, I didn't know your name. Like, in fact, this girl was like, don't you date CJ? And I'm like, yeah. That's the nigga name, CJ? Just to come find out that's not this nigga name. And so that was a slow moment, if I have to admit any of that, just to find out. I'm like, well, I remember dating this guy, CJ. That's what she said his name was. Not knowing that was the so-called Steve name was CJ. Motherfucker, why would you pick a name? Sorry, Steve was kind of corny, so of course I thought that was your real name. Motherfucking Steve. Motherfucker. Got me fucked. That's crazy. Oh, my dang eye. My contacts. Fucking dry. Like, I'm irritated. I'm like, I wish I was I heard you get way more money by doing all that, but sorry, it won't fit in my vagina. If I'm being honest, it won't fit in mine. Like, it won't. So, shit out of luck, and I'll be down, make my shit shred just for pills or whatever fuck you want to smuggle and shit. Well, fucking, why smuggle when you could just get the people on the other side? I mean, that's if I wanted.
Okay, she is actually 27. So 2021, this is like 25. This is not she's talking about like her experiences maybe in high school, but at this time she was actually 25. Because she is actually 27, so she's not a child. She's 27 years old. And 27, shoot, that's almost 30. That's not a child. So I guess it depends on your perspective and how old you are, if you consider her a child or not. But 27 is a grown woman. She's 27 years old. Yeah, and her birthday is in May, so she'll be 28 soon. So she's almost gonna be 30. However, she does have, she's childlike. She has intellectual disabilities, and it's clear that she's childlike, and that's what people come across as seeing her as younger. And also, you already know, black don't crack. Black don't crack, right? So, when you're black, you can also look way younger than your age. Okay. Um,
To do that. I don't got time. I don't got time. So that's the T in high school. I didn't cheat on this nigga. I just felt like we wasn't together. After I found out, like, now I didn't even know your name. So all our little conversation just was just out the window. I was just talking to a stranger. Just for me to, and then the other one, it was the one I thought was CJ. So I'm gonna call his ass an Aries. Me and him had a.
was she saying Aaliyah and R. Kelly were her parents when she made this video? On Trez, I think if you were just getting here, you have to catch the replay, because in this video, she actually, when she talks about her family, she's actually talking about her real family, not the pretend family. She's talking about her real family in this video, and she says her real father is like an older male, like in his 60s at this point. She said that he left when she was 12 years old. Her mother never had custody of her, and by law, she was never really supposed to be around her mother because she had lost custody. Her mother had raised her older brothers and siblings, but not her. Okay, so in this video, she actually talked about her real family, not anything about like Aaliyah or R. Kelly. Now, at the beginning, she did mention that her and her siblings seem to have different recollections or different like memories of like childhood, but she still only refers to her real family in this video. Yeah, so we're already like 30 or so minutes into this video, so you have to catch the replay.
Peck in our lips once. We kissed once. It was like a quick peck, and then we held hands once, and it was so awkward. I'm like, boy, y'all don't even like you for real, for real. And I'm sorry if you on her, but that's the truth. I'm sorry. But it was just in the spirit, mama. Oh, I can make you happy. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, do it. Like, I'm like in this nigga confidence, okay, do it. And I'm like, dang, did I just get myself in a whole goddamn relationship? Shit, the first one I thought I was in there, and I wasn't really in. And I guess this might be real because he actually asked me, because I can't really hold it back against CJ because he technically never asked me to be his girlfriend. So, and then the one I thought was CJ, I'm gonna just call his ass Aries because I remember that was his birthday too, which is surprising me because he's one of my friends with benefits. Birthday, he got the same birthday. So I don't know. So I'm like, so now I understand when they say like, oh, you with this nigga and you with this nigga, nah. And I don't know if this nigga lied and said I did anything with his ass too. Probably did. But this nigga, the thing is, the only problem I had with the Aries is like he was following me to every class. He knew what every class I was in. No, he was. I always seen him when I look up when it's time to go in class. He was standing at the door, and then when it's time to leave, he was standing at the door. But what was crazy is I never told him any one of my classes before. So how the fuck you know? How the hell you knew? I'm like, Then the nigga yanked my book bag so hard. I'm like,
Yeah, throughout her conversation, she's really interested, and she actually really, really believes in like tarot card readings and also zodiac signs, astrology. She's into that.
That's a sign of abuse. That's a sign of abuse. And I used to fight niggas back in the day too, as a kid growing up. I'm like, nah, nigga, don't try it. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I'm like, no. Then I just stopped talking to this nigga. Like, cold turkey. And then he was like, have to be like, did we break up? Did we stop talking? I'm like, boy, I haven't talked to y'all as like almost a month, so yeah. Like, yeah. because it was no foundation there. It was just nothing there. We didn't really have good ass talks. We didn't have nothing there. It was just, oh, I don't want you to do that. Caesar, it probably would have been different just because since like I actually known him. And since we on high school past, like Mark, I feel like I don't know how we stopped talking. I just remembered. Like I remember just seeing like, oh, he looked familiar. I didn't know our history, and then I'm like, oh yeah. It just I don't know what happened. Honestly, I just felt like that whole situation was just like more of like he was good. They both was actually sweet, and I'm not gonna tarnish their name, despite they want to tarnish and lie on my name because you want to get in your feelings. But you learned that from your mama. Not saying nothing about your mom, but I learned this from my dad, so I'm not a really emotional person. And he then teach me to start speaking bad on somebody because of emotion. And I wasn't talking down on none of y'all. I never did. I just found out this year. I actually knew y'all personally. Because I'm like, yo, we went to the same school. That's it. I don't think we was in the same social group. Just from my dumbass memory. Just remember, I'm like, oh, hold up. Whoa. Okay. I'm calm down because I drank some wine. So I'm not one of those mean drunks. I'm not really a drunk. For real. So, yeah, I'm calm now. Y'all motherfucking lucky.
So right there, she says she's calm now because she has some wine. So I guess she uses at that time, 2021. I guess she was drinking wine, and she said it calmed her.
Hold these fucking grapes. So I'm like, I still trying to piece what happened together. I just remembered it was sweet. I felt like, but honestly, I just felt like he just had all the hoes. And I just like, nah, I ain't gonna take you serious. You sweet and all. I'm not gonna take you serious. Like I didn't literally think it was real because I just didn't believe. I'm like, nah, this nigga probably just be messing with all the girls and try to think I'm this easy one. I'm a Gemini. We can talk, but we not really gonna pass anything. So I just feel like in that situation. But I think we did have memories. I think we did have conversations too. It just my memories just I went through way traumatic shit after high school and during high school and motherfucking real life shit. And I didn't really have no parents to talk to too, so. But
okay, and right there she says that she went through a lot of traumatic shit in high school. I think she's in high school. And she said, I did not have any parents to talk to. So she did not have any parents to talk to. So we already know that she said her father left when she was 12. Her mother never had custody. And by law, her mother, she wasn't really supposed to be around her mother, but I guess she was sometimes. So, and she said she went through a lot of traumatic stuff in high school, but she didn't have any parents to talk to about it.
had all the hoes. And I just like, nah, I ain't gonna take you serious. You sweet and all. I'm not gonna take you serious. Like I didn't literally think it was real because I just didn't believe. I'm like, nah, this nigga probably just be messing with all the girls and try to think I'm this easy one. I'm a Gemini. We can talk, but we not really gonna pass anything. So I just feel like in that situation. But I think we did have memories. I think we did have conversations too. It just my memories just I went through way traumatic shit after high school and during high school and motherfucking real life shit. And I didn't really have no parents to talk to too.
Okay, so she said during high school and after high school, she went through traumatic things, and she didn't have any parents to talk to. And this is why I believe, like I said, that she has made up that R. Kelly and Aaliyah are her parents, because she's trying to like it's like her imaginary or fantasy family. And I did see on her Instagram that she was hashtagging Aaliyah under Aaliyah, like when she drew like a portrait of Aaliyah, and she actually hashtag fan. So to me, she was a fan of Aaliyah, and then like kind of probably wished that she was her mother.
So, but y'all not bad. So I just don't appreciate the slander. And just to find out y'all probably the ones that's initiated all this weird thing because y'all wasn't grown enough to tell me how you really felt or tell me just more of like, oh, I felt like you broke my heart. I'm not, no. I'm not an easy bitch, but I'm the understanding one too. I'm not gonna knock nobody while they down. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm better than nobody. I'm not gonna be one of those people. I'm not gonna tell nobody how the fuck they really gonna feel. But you're gonna have to control your emotions if you're trying to mess with me when I'm like, I don't rock with none of this shit y'all be trying to do. And while my fucking camera just wanna fucking stay blurry and shit. Probably my Android. Is your iPhone camera really way better than this? But not trying to knock. It just I really don't remember kind of, but I kind of don't just have to process it. But if y'all want to get in your feelings and just making lies about me, I don't got no reason to me. I'm happy for y'all accomplishments. I'm happy for the things y'all did in life. That's what I want to see, especially in Black men in society. It's really hard because y'all go through a lot of shit to begin with. Yeah, my dad taught me to be in America and then y'all to try to survive even with felonies or without it or being a Black man. I'm glad you guys are making it. And you guys make all this. I'm not trying to diss nobody in school. Like we was all broke in fucking school. Compared to white school and the country schools, yeah, we was. I was aware of that too. I'm like, nah. Just, but the thing is, people want to say I'm a gold digger. Your money not gonna keep me there. I'm sorry. You can be the richest person in the world. If I don't want you, I don't fucking want you. And that's facts. Why? Because it's just money. It's monetary. The only thing that's gonna make me keep you there is the spirit, soul connection. Shit, soul ties can break too. I don't give a fuck. Don't be too attached to people. If you wasn't here with them, if you didn't know them why you was, if they not the reason why you're alive today, so don't live your life basing off somebody's life. Probably the one life you create, but other than that, and then if y'all niggas so called say I got baby daddy, tell me who the fuck this nigga is. Tell me who the fuck he is. He probably did some snake shit to me. Like, am I a walking victim out here? If you even talking about me, like, tell me. I got no reason to lie for her. I don't pillow talk. I don't know enough about y'all situation because I haven't seen y'all in years. Like, tell me. Like, I actually knew y'all in my neighborhood, like, knew y'all. I'll take y'all word over it more than whoever the fuck y'all be talking about. And I just, loyalty, even though y'all be slandering my motherfucking name, you're help spreading the narrative that this nigga wanted to spread. Because if he is, this nigga been around, probably stop y'all asses for sure. But if he had to be a grown up just for the simple fact, I don't know him, and he knew y'all as a kid. Like, I don't got no reason to cap for why we got different memories. If you're actually in my life, you know that. Not the people outside my life that do fuck shit to the people I care about. Like, don't. Like, there's no reason. And people keep thinking I have fucking. You think I'm gonna have a beef with you from a nigga? Like, for real? Like, for real? Like, no. don't care about you that much, no. If you and that nigga together, this nigga use you to try to undermine me or feel like I'm shooting shots at you. I wasn't around a lot of females growing up, so that's not my mindset. That's not mine. That's some catty ass weird ass shit. Shit. I appreciate fucking female energy way more than masculine energy, just because in fact I wasn't raised with that same type of nurturing energy as a kid. I was not.
Okay, and right here again, she's saying she wasn't raised with this like nurturing energy. Okay, so again, it all keeps pointing back to her looking for a family or looking for a place to like belong. And I also believe that she actually sees Jaguar Wright as like someone that could like take care of her or be like nurturing or care about her as well. Because Jaguar Wright is older, right? She's older than Angela right here, Legena. She's older than her. She's 27 and Jaguar Wright. Somebody put in the chat how old Jaguar Wright is, but she looks to be way older, of course, than Angela right here, who's 27. Well, she'll be 28 soon. But she mentions it so much and talks about like that. So this is a
Shit, I barely gave my dad hugs. We barely talk. I haven't seen this nigga in years, even though we talk and speak on the phone more often than not. I'm not one of those. Oh, was a daddy's girl, but it was more of okay. Make sure I work. Make sure I do my homework. Make sure I clean up the house. Make sure that was the affection and quality things we had growing up. It's not like an American dad. It's a whole African dad that was cold. If you've been around them and you bring up a whole relationship to their ass, they like, nah, focus on your career and leave them alone. Like, leave them. They always gonna be here. So I'm like, nah.
So again, this is 2021, and she's talking about her real family, biological family, not the fake one, not the Leah and R. Kelly, the fake one, her real family. And you notice how she said he's African, okay? Nana Owusu, he's African, okay? So she was not talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah at this point. And R. Kelly is in his 50s and her dad is older, way older. That's why she said her father is in her, she said 60s in this video, right? So at this point, she was not on that.
And I believe that. Because y'all showing me this facts. Like but I do appreciate y'all for being like more honest, like because I actually knew y'all in my neighborhood, like knew y'all. I'll take y'all word over it more than whoever the fuck y'all be talking about. And I just loyalty, even though y'all be slandering my motherfucking name, you're help spreading the narrative that this nigga wanted to spread. Because if he is, this nigga been around, probably stop y'all asses for sure. But if he had to be a grown up, just for the simple fact, I don't know him, and he knew y'all as a kid. Like, I don't got no reason to cap for why we got different memories. If you're actually in my life, you know that. Not the people outside my life that do fuck shit to the people I care about. Like, don't. Like, it's no reason. And people keep thinking I have fucking. You think I'm gonna have a beef with you from a nigga? Like, for real? Like, for real? Like, no. I don't care about you that much, no. If you and that nigga together, be happy together. Be happy. But don't let this nigga use you to try to undermine me or feel like I'm shooting shots at you. I wasn't around a lot of females growing up, so that's not my mindset. That's not mine. That's some catty ass weird ass shit. Shit. I appreciate fucking female energy way more than masculine energy, just because in fact I wasn't raised with that same type of nurturing energy as a kid. I was not. Shit, I barely gave my dad hugs. We barely talk. I haven't seen this nigga in years, even though we talk and speak on the phone more often than not. I'm not one of those. Oh, was a daddy's girl, but it was more of, okay, make sure I work, make sure I do my homework, make sure I clean up the house, make sure that was the affection and quality things we had growing up. It's not like an American dad. It's a whole African dad that was cold. If you've been around them and you bring up a whole relationship to their ass, they were like, nah, focus on your career and leave them alone. Like, leave them. They always gonna be here. So I'm like, nah. And I believe that. Because y'all showing me this facts. It just, and I'm not attracted to just any type of niggas. That's like, I'm not one of those. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but me, I'm a whole different person. Right. Sometimes I wish I was born a guy, because y'all be doing the most. Be like y'all. I'm just stressed out from work. Where's that Fort Field? Trying to make this money the right way. If I was doing it with everybody else, maybe it'll be easier. But I feel like I don't want to compromise my morals, compromise the reputation. The thing is, y'all clearly put these narratives and reputations on me, but to be having that shit as a kid and you was still a virgin and you was still not doing shit, that messed with your psyche. It made me want purposely avoid all this shit just to find out y'all calling me those things. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool to me. It's like, damn, I work hard not to be one of these people out here. What y'all might assume how I look like is the way I act. I'm like, no, I literally made sure not to be a friendly person, a friendly job, let niggas take advantage of me. I made sure. Yeah, niggas still tried. They still try to this day. I had to tell HR and this one nigga that was harassing me, and I keep telling him that, leave me the fuck alone. But he think, oh, talk about playing roles and side dudes and bitch, what? Okay, but you're not gonna get the role in my life. I'm sorry, boo boo. Wrong story for you. Wrong story. I don't like your vibe. I don't like your spirit. I probably don't really like how you look like for real. And that's it. People don't take me being friendly to you as me being friendly to everybody else. Cause I'm not a friendly bitch at all. I got no reason to fucking lie for. Call me a groupie? What?
Hey Trees, I saw Trees was in here. Hey Trees. Kiva says she's special, but she's not super special. She held a job, had her own place, cash her own checks. She know right from wrong and know that social media can be the ticket at times. Hence, Jag. Yeah, even just now, she just stated that she had a job. It says 2021, she had a job. And then she also said that she had bills to pay. So she's capable of, even though she has intellectual disability, she's still capable of holding down, well, I don't know, holding down a job, like how long she will actually be able to keep it. But she's capable of obtaining a job, getting a job, and knowing like she has having responsibilities as to pay bills. However, could someone still be taking advantage of her? Could she still be taken advantage of since she has intellectual disability, and considering that she might actually be have other mental issues as well? So we don't know if she's. So this is the question: is she like purposely, like on purpose, like purposely saying that she's Aaliyah and R. Kelly's child for clout? Or is it like is she delusional and she believes that this is actually true? Okay, that's the question. And I actually saw another video I want to play too from earlier today. So first, let's finish this one out.
Bitch, I wish I would go try to do any of or try to make myself look good for some fucking regular ass people and strangers. I'm a goddamn what? Are you like a smart guy? Are you like a smart person? Like, would you in a decathlon or something? Like, are you like a top Olympic artist? I mean, top Olympics athlete or something? Are you doing something that makes me want to be like, yeah? If it ain't, then I'm not doing that. Even if still you can be the smartest person, I would like you as far as your work ethic, not you as a person. That's why you don't attach celebrities with their fucking. You don't attach their celebrity ways with the person they really is. You don't know who they fucking is. I don't fucking know. Don't make me want to date them. I'm like, no, then I have to. I like the disillusion. So if I don't see past that glimmer or be around you, and then and then if I don't like how you really act in real life, then no. I don't like the persona. So I know you like men and people want to make it seem like they know me. If you know me, then you would know I don't like the name callings. I don't like the extra shit. I don't like you make me be close. I don't share shit with my friends. I'm sorry. Not no guy I'm supposed to be dating. You sound that not my friend. That just seemed like a whole. That's one of them whole people I'm cool with. To me, I'm cool with a lot of people, but a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. So nobody really my friend. I'm not gonna tell a whole grown ass people they shouldn't be doing what the fuck they doing. You grown. I'm not your fucking mama. I'm not your daddy. I'm not about to do shit to you. And that's facts. Still gotta get to work. Like I just, and you know, I realized I roll my eyes too much. I roll my goddamn eyes too much. Like that's, but I'm irritated, and that's how bitches used to treat me. That's the first thing people learned. So if you stay this long, congratulations to you, because I do talk a lot. It just, I like to talk about shit I'm talking about. I like to talk about things I want to vent about and talk about. But not a lot of people is in the same wavelength like I am. So it's pretty much not how to talk. And they be thinking, oh, you're dumb. Because I'm like, bitch, I can't say shit to it if I'm not. You're not a child. I can't be like, oh, really? Huh, I like it. Huh. No. And do you want to make it seem like I'm just acting funny? I just don't want to pull a conversation with you. No. Literally, I'm just not interested in it. And I don't got shit to say. And if I can't say nothing nice, I ain't going to say shit at all. I'm not one of them bitches that make fun of people and they're like, oh, their parents. I don't like them type of bitches. For real. Why you talking about somebody? Clearly you got something to say. Clearly you need fucking help. Clearly people was raised in a generation of motherfucking mentality, slave-like mentality, where they learn from their predecessors of this little weird ideology, a way thinking of talking about people is cool, and then you're gonna forgive them and make it seem like it's okay to. No, it's not. No, it's not. I feel like if you got anything negative to say, if you feel like I'm weird, whatever you think I am, whatever, then don't be around me. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Motherfucker, y'all be playing too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. And then y'all want to make it seem like I'm talking with you, that we together, that we. No, I'll state the person I'm trying to be talking to. Like literally. Like literally. I don't got time for those, oh, I'm a hoe, but I'm not. I'm acting like I'm not one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nigga loves hoes. That's what I'm learning. That's what I learned. Niggas don't give a fuck for real, for real. Or they do, but the ones they know they can't pull, they're gonna go motherfucking call them names and slander them names just so they can run the other potential shooters away. And that's crazy. That's some hoe ass shit, bitch. If you have to go lie around me and lie around to give something, then I don't want you, because you're to know me is to know my reputation, to know my dad's side of the family. It's everything. We take our reputation seriously, seriously. Like wow. People want to see you fucking die. I don't want none of that shit.
Who is she talking to? Was she on her live or something? She was on Facebook Live and she was talking to the just her whoever was watching, basically just addressing rumors about her, addressing things being said about her, gossip, people calling her ugly, people calling her different names, people saying that she was sleeping around, like she was for the street. So she was just addressing different things.
You knew y'all fucking shit. Like, I don't got no reason to cap for why we got different memories. If you actually in my life, you know that. That's not. And that's take a whole different mindset. Shit, that take upper arm strength to get up that fucking pose. And you think I'm like that? I couldn't even fucking get up the fucking ropes in motherfucking gym class. I probably still can't. So you saying you seen me up do what? Bitch, you're lying. And if I can't say nothing nice, I ain't gonna say shit at all. I'm not one of them bitches that make fun of people and they're like, oh, their parents. I don't like them type of bitches. For real. Why you talking about somebody? Clearly you got something to say. Clearly you need fucking help. Clearly people was raised in a generation of motherfucking mentality, slave-like mentality, where they learn from their predecessors of this little weird ideology, a way thinking of talking about people is cool, and then you're gonna forgive them and make it seem like it's okay to. No, it's not. No, it's not. I feel like if you got anything negative to say, if you feel like I'm weird, whatever you think I am, whatever, don't be around me. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Motherfuckers, y'all be playing too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. And then y'all want to make it seem like I'm talking with you, that we together, that we. No, I'll state the person I'm trying to be talking to. Like literally. Like literally. I don't got time for those, oh, I'm a hoe, but I'm not. I'm acting like I'm not one. That's crazy. That's crazy. You love hoes. That's what I'm learning. That's what I learned. The ones they know can't pull, they're gonna go motherfucking call them names, slander them names, just so they can run the other potential shooters way. And that's crazy. That's some hoe ass shit, bitch. If you have to go lie on me and my dad's side of the family, it's everything. We take our reputation seriously. Seriously. Like wow. People want to say, oh, you shouldn't care what people think and da da da. But the thing that you should care if they're lying on you. You should care when it's really your character that's gonna look off, that's gonna be broken up. You're gonna be tarnished. You should care. Yes, I'm a lie. Yeah, if it's a lie and I let it happen, so I'm gonna let a lie happen. But if I'm finding out a whole goddamn lie and no fucking body and people thinking and carrying it around and thinking they're gonna come to my life thinking, oh yeah, I heard you be doing what? And then when they come around me, they want to be all tripping and shit, thinking like, oh, you just trying to act like you better than you trying to, treat me like I suck. I don't got no money. What? And then when they come around me, they want to be all tripping and shit, thinking like, oh, you just trying to act like you better than you trying to treat me like I suck. I don't got no money. What? And then when they come around me, they want to be all tripping and shit, thinking like, oh, you just trying to act like you better than you trying to treat me like I suck. I don't got no money. What? I don't know what kind of bitch you think I am. And it's crazy. Even little bitches with dad be still being the most. So they're just use discernment if you're gonna be dating out here. Just use discernment. Just you can't really trust nobody for real, at all. I learned that the hard way. Well, I learned that the easy way. I'm just looking. Just use discernment. Yeah, I don't know why my camera want to be all blurry and shit. Like when I went on Instagram, I was trying to use a filter. It looked like I was a fucking ghost. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. And I don't know if it's like the screen type where you can make your screen just zoom in one space, because I know it's probably too much lightage and it's making the thing look weird. Well, I feel better because I vented. I don't know how y'all motherfuckers ass want to keep grudges and shit. But then some of y'all, I know how to keep grudges for sure. If you did some foul ass shit, I'm keeping grudges. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of these. Like, I have to believe y'all what the fuck y'all saying now, because in the day, it's a lot of anomaly shit that's been going on in my life, that been going on in my life since I was a kid. That didn't make sense. It didn't add up. So when you say the snake around me, of course, now I'm going to have to figure it out. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, so this video is her addressing again. She's addressing people talking about her, and someone told her that it's somebody around her like a snake. So she's addressing it.
Because I don't like being taken advantage of. I don't like to be looked at like made as a fool. I don't like people making lies about me. I don't like all this shit. Bitch, if I'm gonna do all this shit, you're going to fucking know. Talk about I'm a stripper. There's nothing wrong with stripping, but you're not gonna make it seem like, oh, the nigga not about to run up to me asking me that I'm a fucking stripper when I'm motherfucking not. That's a whole different field. That take a whole different mentality. I don't got the patience if a nigga want to touch me. I don't got a patient motherfucking. That's a whole different confidence, taking off your clothes in front of other people. Like, I'm confident, but I'm just not more other people touching me. Like, I don't like that shit. And that's take a whole different mindset. Shit, that take upper arm strength to get up that fucking pose. And you think I'm like that? I can't even fucking get up the fucking ropes in motherfucking gym class. I probably still can't. So you saying you seen me up do what? Bitch, you're lying. I'm like, man, shit, I wish I was a stripper now. Shit. If I was, I'll only do Pacific people, motherfucker. Pacific. But I ain't one, unfortunately. I just look like one. You know, my dad said my mom looked like one when he met her. That was crazy. I'm like, cause her body, her face, I'm like, yeah, she looked like one. I'm like, and then you talk about a bag. It's crazy because I have a bag too, but it's just what I'm a hoarder at heart, so I just have extra shit I might think I need for my training or work when I really don't need shit.
And right here, she says that her dad, she's talking about her biological dad, when he had met her mother, he said that her mother, her biological mother, looked like a stripper, right? And obviously, right here, she's not talking about R. Kelly and Aaliyah. She's talking about her biological family in throughout this whole video.
Like, that's crazy. So, it's getting boring. Did you learn anything today? Like, in the Lions game, I seen Calvin Johnson. I guess he in the Hall of Fame. Because I'm like, Didn't this nigga like retired already? A few years back. But he was getting his ring, I guess his ceremony ring or a Hall of Fame ring, whatever the fucking ring he got. With his wife, she's so pretty. Yo. I think I might like girls now. I was trying to date a girl last year, but I don't know what the fuck her ass was on. But I just see little random shit on Facebook. I'm like, yo, is you talking about me? Like, I don't got time for your emotional shit too. Like, I know it's common for females to do it, and it's supposed to be like that. So, but at this day and age, I just used to niggas be in their feelings too much. So I want when you in your feelings too much, I'm like, nah. Then you helping spare narratives like we actually did something together too. No, that's not gonna make me want to be with you at all. That's gonna make me run away from you because I feel like you're a little too possessive for me. You're a little too high. Like, come on. And I feel like if anybody gonna be crazy, let me to be the fucking crazy one in the fucking relationship. That's gonna be. And I don't like to be crazy.
So it looks like right here she's talking about being possibly bisexual. I don't know if she was like I guess experimenting or if she's actually bisexual because I can't really base it off this just one video. Let me go back for a sec.
The girl last year, but I don't know what the fuck her ass was on. Pacific. But I ain't one, unfortunately. I just look like one. You know, my dad said my mom looked like one when he met her. That was crazy. I'm like, cause her body, her face, like, yeah, she looked like one. I'm like, and he talk about a bag. It's crazy because I have a bag too, but it's just what I'm a hoarder at heart, so I just have extra shit I might think I need for my training or work when I really don't need shit. Like, that's crazy. So, it's getting boring. Did you learn anything today? Like in the Lions game, I seen Calvin Johnson. I guess he in the Hall of Fame because I'm like, didn't this nigga like retired already? A few years back, but he was getting his ring, I guess his ceremony ring or a Hall of Fame ring, whatever the fucking ring he got. With his wife, she's so pretty. Yo. I think I might like girls now. I was trying to date a girl last year, but I don't know what the fuck her ass was on. But I just see little random shit on Facebook. I'm like, yo, is you talking about me? Like, I don't got time for your emotional shit too. Like, I know it's common for females to do it, and it's supposed to be like that. So, but at this day and age, I just used to niggas be in their feelings too much. So I want when you in your feelings too much, I'm like, nah. Then you helping spare narratives like we actually did something together too. No, that's not gonna make me want to be with you at all. That's gonna make me run away from you because I feel like you're a little too possessive for me. You're a little too high. Like, come on. And I feel like if anybody gonna be crazy, let me to be the fucking crazy one in the fucking relationship. That's gonna be. And I don't like to be crazy. Fucking talking and shit. I had some noodles, but that was before like 10 or 11. I don't like to eat after 10 o'clock because that's when your stomach digestive system don't digest their food. So you're just literally what they say, a cow. You turn into a cow because your food is just there, sitting there, like cow that they eat all the time. Which is the narrow, the superstition way is kind of salting technically, but like I'm tired of y'all shit though. Like, I'm tired. If you can't say nothing nice, do not put me in your songs. Do not put me in your statuses. Do not put me in your whatever fucking, do not put me in your motherfucking headspace. If I'm a badass person and you don't fucking like me, forget about me. Act like I don't exist. Okay? You better Mandela effect out of me. Make it seem like a bitch never existed. Okay? Shit. I can say I never really forgot about a person, which is freaking crazy. Well, recently, I guess. But I remember y'all did some foul ass shit to me, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Unless they got mind controlling things. And that explains a lot of things. That explains a lot of things. They actually do got those type of things in real life. You gotta be rich to get those, or build some of those. Which is scary because I'm like, bitch, no. Why is the thing on camera? Like so dang blurry. It's just my probably Android phone. I've been here for like how long? 1 hour and 16 seconds. I didn't go to sleep yet. Might go to sleep. I should go to sleep. Okay. Might do.
And again, this video is being played because throughout this video, in bits and pieces, she talks about her real biological family. Okay, she talks about her real biological family. She talks about trust issues, and she also talks about how she calms herself and other people calling her slow, people and other things. So when someone is having a rambling conversation and they're just off on a tangent, they're talking about different topics, that's the perfect opportunity to listen in on things they say. So that's why we're reviewing this video. And some people did not know that her father left when she was 12 years old, and also her mother never had custody and actually technically wasn't really supposed to be around her when her mother lost custody. But her mother did raise her older siblings, but not her and her twin brother, Elijah. And some other information as well. You have to catch the replay. So that's why we're reviewing this video, to see what she reveals and bits and pieces about her life while she's rambling. Okay.
Like I came on her heated because I feel like I don't like to talk and react out of emotion. But it's a lot of people and their feelings. And then when they do want to do foul and grimy shit to you, they think, oh, you supposed to be like a bitch and just forgive their ass. Hell no, bitch. Do not do foul and grimy ass shit. Do not do foul and grimy ass shit.
And also, she also mentioned, of course, that possibly bisexual, well, or experimented with dating a girl. She didn't go too far into it.
That's what your ass needs to not fucking do. My fucking little brother want to talk about, oh, you want to react because you mad. But, boy, what the fuck am I going to do, bitch? I give a fuck who you are, who the fuck you are. You know not to try me because you know how I get when I fucking get angry. You know. I don't give a fuck. Everybody that made it seem like they know me, all this shit y'all motherfucking do when y'all motherfucking do, it pissed me off. When I say stop, when I'm saying stop, I don't mean it for you. I want to be in your life and stop talking to me, bitch. I don't got to be in your fucking life, and you don't got to be in my motherfucking life, so keep fucking trying me. Keep fucking trying me. Shit, I wasn't with my parents, so when I know if I can survive without their ass, I can survive without anybody, so chill out on me. Chill out. I don't want no fucking drama in my life at all. I just want to be peace. I'm tired of doing the most for everybody else. But when it comes to me, people want to act like they want to motherfucking don't see, or I'm asking for too much. I don't even want to ask you for shit. I know. I'm not one of them bitches like, oh, I want niggas to take care of me. No, because
she definitely feeling herself. At least she got self-esteem. Well, she said that someone in her family instilled like self-worth into her and from an early age. And she said that's why she doesn't really go out here looking for people to boost her head, like in relationships or for self-worth, because she said that she already has it already. So she doesn't need validation from other people in relationships. Now, this could actually be true, or it could actually not be true. Like she could just be saying it and not really have that much self-esteem. But she, from her own mouth, she said that it was instilled in her to have self-worth. So that's why she doesn't really care about what others saying, that she's ugly and other things like that. and she doesn't get into relationships just to get validation and approval.
In the day, if a nigga do take care of you, they gonna want to demand of you, shit, da. No, bitch, I'm gonna run whatever fucking relationship has in my head, whatever it is. I don't like being taken advantage of. I do not like motherfucking making it seem like they know me when they fucking don't, or lying on my vagina, or lying on me, or lying on my motherfucking name. Like, do not try me. I don't have to address shit if I fucking know the truth, but I know the fucking truth. I know the truth from me, and they know the truth. Motherfuckers, like, man. Shit. The first thing is to do is question every fucking thing. Like them, like, and they all saying, "Oh, you got it, so-called baby daddy somewhere." They used to saying about me. If it's like one person saying it, two person, three, okay, four, okay, hold up, too many people saying it. So let me start doing research. Let me backtrack. Let me actually find out what the fuck these motherfuckers talking about, because I do believe in the Mandela effect. I lived in a reality where Mandela died in prison. I learned that shit twice. Hitler had brown eyes and brunette hair. I remember all that stuff. So when I say it's a time lapse in the space continuum, or a motherfucking timeline been switched, maybe it is. In that sense, that explains the reason why I don't remember what y'all remember. Maybe whatever you're saying is true to a whole different bitch, but not this one. Or y'all just believing the lies and the fucking weird people telling you, and that's crazy. Because y'all all in a way was lying, and y'all all have to admit the truth. What I gotta lie for? Like, man, when I was like a heavy Christian as a teenager, like when I really stopped being a whole heavy Christian, was probably 21, 22. The only person I feared was God. Like, I literally was trying to do the 10 commandments, the 10 commandments, and just follow that shit to the T. Meanwhile, it was basically made me judgmental and shit.
So basically, in this video, this is from 2021. For people that are just joining, you might have to catch the replay because we're already like an hour into this video. It's from 2021. And she's basically saying that she was a Christian, like she was a Christian, but she left it around 20 and 21. She left that religion. And she's saying that it made her like a judgmental person, but at that time she was following like the 10 commandments and, you know, the whole thing about being a Christian. Thank you for supporting the channel, BB. I appreciate the super sticker. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. And who else? Make sure I don't want to miss anybody. So shout out to BB for the super sticker. Also, thank you to Cookie. She is a scam artist. The girl in the pic with Aaliyah, name is Destiny Aaliyah, and she's beautiful. Yeah, that's obviously not her in the picture. So, and here's the question I posed to earlier: is she intentionally making up this lie, or is it a part of like a mental illness, and she's actually delusional, and she has actually believes it through some kind of like psychotic break or some kind of mental illness, that she actually is the child of Aaliyah. So some people believe that it's just all a scam and she's intentionally set out to profit off of this and clout chase and to get famous off of this. And others believe that she is mental and she actually believes that she's Aaliyah's daughter. Thank you for supporting the channel, Cookie.
Not unforgiving, all that shit. Because I feel like God wants you to be perfect, so why the fuck you not gonna do what God say? I was that type of bitch, for sure. But I'm like, nah, God really don't. God wants you to live the way you're supposed to live the way, through the extension of God. That's it. If God don't care, why you think I give a fuck about your fucking feelings? Oh, I give a fuck because you're lying on my fucking name. Now, keep lying, I'ma sue your ass. Keep calling me a hoe. Keep calling me a bitch. Keep calling me whatever the fuck you want to fucking call me. I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna make a whole diss song about y'all motherfucking ass. The fuck? Got me fucked up. Motherfucking bitch. You're dissing me. I'm not one of the bitch, oh, because I was in my feelings and he was in his feelings, so that's why he... No, bitch. If you want to be with me, I don't give a fuck if you're going to be in your feelings. Don't insult me, bitch. Because I'm gonna remember that shit forever. Bitch. I don't like to keep calling you a bitch. But some of y'all be acting like bitches for real. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Stop making it seem like we together when we not. Motherfuckers know they be tripping. Motherfucker. How? Like, leave me the fuck alone. If you knew me in a past life, like a whole different before I was Angela, and I was like whoever the fuck bitch was in the other past life, keep it there. If you can't be in my life normally, it's probably because one of my motherfucking husbands tried to kill me in my motherfucking past life. That's what it is. I ain't forgiving shit in this life.
Wait, hold up. Did she just say someone tried to kill her in a past life? Let's rewind that just a second. Hey, Rabbit.
Like, leave me the fuck alone. If you knew me in a past life, like a whole different before I was Angela, and I was like whoever the fuck bitch was in the other past life, keep it there. If you can't be in my life normally, it's probably because one of my motherfucking husbands tried to kill me in my motherfucking past life. That's what it is. I ain't forgiving shit in this life. Motherfucker.
So I guess she said someone tried, like a husband or someone tried to kill her in her past life, but she's not gonna forgive shit in this life. So do y'all think right there at this moment she actually believed what she was saying, or is something that she was just lying in this as this will? Like, was this another like a delusion or something like a belief, or was she actually like just saying this for attention? So is she really like this is something she really believes in what she's saying a lot of times when she says these delusional things, or is she just saying it for attention? That's the question.
Especially if you're trying to hurt the people around me. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. You know they irritate me. You don't gotta do shit to their ass. I irritate the fuck out of them, irritate them back. The fuck. Don't mess with people I care about. That's not cool. Even these motherfucking knuckleheads at fucking high school, they need to don't touch their ass either. All they need is fucking spoken to. Like, I'm tired of y'all shit. Don't take me being nice. Oh, no. That's my calm. That's the calm before the storm. That's the calm before the storm. And then when it get down, bitch, I'm still storming. Like, that makes sense. I know. Like, I try not to react because when I was younger, I was explosive.
Okay, and right here she says she tries not to react. She tries not to react because when she was younger, she was explosive. So what does she mean? That's like a odd term to use, right? To say she was explosive, an odd description to use. She was explosive when she was younger, when she would react.
You don't gotta do shit to their ass. I irritate the fuck out of them, irritate them back. The fuck. Don't mess with people I care about. That's not cool. Even these motherfucking knuckleheads at fucking high school, they need to don't touch their ass either. All they need is fucking spoken to. Like, I'm tired of y'all shit. Don't take me being nice. Oh, no. That's my calm. That's the calm before the storm. That's the calm before the storm. And then when it get down, bitch, I'm still storming. Like, that makes sense. I know. Like, I try not to react because when I was younger, I was explosive. I'm the type of bitch that would slap you in your face and punch you. But majorly punch as a kid. No hitting, no tapping, none of that extra little slow little shit. No. Wop. And then you wanna okay. I don't give a fuck the people around me do shit. That's their life, their body. That's their whatever they was. But you have to understand it's also based how you grew up and how you was raised. And I wasn't raised with none of that shit mindset. And get me fucking irritating motherfucking. I got baby. Damn, where these fucking kids at? Like, where are they at? Shit. Give them all to me, but all to me, because I'm not one of those deadbeat moms. I'm not one of those motherfucking people. Give them to me. Period. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can be a motherfucking shoe that's alive in the whole fucking world, bitch. I don't care. You're gonna have to show me facts. Because I did actually forgot about them too in school. And it's crazy because I remembered them until a certain point, like a certain year. Then I just kept trying to remember, like, who was them? Again, like, I just don't. Then it's like they've been erased out my memory or tried to. I don't know. And that's scary to me. It's like, damn, you just walking out here just with selective memories and shit. But that was traumatizing too, so. Fucking heartbreak by fucking niggas. Then you wanna fucking come out like, nigga, you being aggressive ain't gonna make you mean you get any closer. Y'all niggas being aggressive to me ain't gonna, shit, I feel like you might snap one day. Because you're too irrational. I don't like to feel like you're not steady. I might look steady, but I'm not really steady. So two unsteady people ain't gonna make it right. We just gonna be explosive and fucking dynamites exploding, motherfucking mountains, motherfucking collapsing, and avalanches happening and shit. No. You have to be emotionally steady, emotionally intelligent. Where I like sometimes. I got the extra shit. Honestly, I just want to be a monk. I might be a monk. For real. Like, for real. I don't know if I cut my hair, but my favorite color is orange, so I can rock that. But probably that I was gonna be a nun, but nuns be turning up for me. They be turning up thinking they fucking slick and shit. Boy, them nuns. They be turning up. Too much. But a monk seem like they're more steady and calm. And then if I'm really like really spiritually tuned and energy wise, and I can move my motherfucking molecules and particles like quantum physics type, then a bitch probably gonna learn how to levitate and be like Kill Bill and shit, punching through ice and fucking woods and shit. That is if my life just be fall into place. I'm just over it. Now I know as Summer Walker feel just over it at this point. It's just like I've been wanting to go to a whole fucking village somewhere with my fucking animals and fucking vegetables and live without internet, live the real bare minimum. I one day want to be a breatharian where I get a good air breathing in and just like that. Breathing a good product, baby. If you know, what's his name? What's he's a YouTuber? I didn't really like him because he be all happy and smiling too much. I'm like, boy, you know people that is like that, they killers, right? So no. But they might be. But not all. But most majority might be. I'm being a Gemini self. I'm rambling and then getting my mood swings. And then y'all want to motherfucking feel like I'm just acting fake. And I just have to be turning up with a lot of motherfucking niggas. Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out why these people keep recording me. Like, my so-called friends at that time space will record me. And then, who are you sending these videos to? Like, I'll look up and person be filming me and shit or taking pictures of me. I'm like, why? but you don't post on Instagram, you don't post on Facebook. So why you like keeping my picture on your phone? Like I'll be brushing that shit off because I'm like, I find it weird because I'm not a celebrity, I'm not known, I'm not one of them. So I'm like, why is you taking pictures of me for? Then I'm like, maybe you just taking pictures of your own self, maybe it's just the camera just focuses back, or maybe it's just, I don't know. Or maybe it's one of them evidence people want to still call thing, because I don't go out much. I don't do a lot of things. Like, if you ever see me tagged in anything like that, or to real to it's just that probably once or twice or maybe 3 times out that year. That's be the only time. I barely do anything. I don't like to turn up with other people. I barely like to drink with other people, strangers. Only except the one drink from a nigga, but we had sex. He was my friend and a family friend too. I know him since I was a teenager. So I'm like, of course, but even recently, I didn't accept his drink because I didn't see him in a while enough. So I'm like, nah. I barely turn up with people. I barely like to accept things from people. And I'm not easy. I'm not one of those people. And it's not one of those people because when I say one of those people, that people could be just like 27% of those people I'm talking about versus like 100%. Every people is different. Like strippers, people generally think strippers are hoes when I know a lot of strippers, even when I was a teenager, a lot of strippers that I wasn't given, they would just motherfucking, they would just strip, but they wasn't sleeping with the guys. I know other people that do sleep with guys, but they're not strippers. So it's just more of whoever your flavor, whoever you are as a person. This is why I don't try to judge nobody, because in the day, I don't know what they're doing. And I also know how it feels to be lied on. So of course, I'm not going to make assumptions if I don't see it with my 2 eyes. Personally, for me, a lot of things could be fabricated. A lot of things could be made to be what it was not to be. Like, people like to take one thing and make it seem like that's the whole thing. Like, I remember reading like the 3 Little Pigs, but you would think like the 3 Little Pigs is the one that was actually motherfucking doing the shit. But I read the Wolf's version where the wolf was a good guy and the 3 Little Pigs was some little bitches, little motherfuckers. They was to me. But that was just them. But that was me when my teacher read that story to me when I was like in 4th or 5th grade. So I'm like, oh hell no, because the bad wolf was actually the good wolf. They were just getting lied on by 3 little weak ass little pigs. And you know, it's civil not by the police in the end of the day. So they try to make it seem like the wolf was the bad one, when like we as a black person, we should know when motherfucking men relying on us. And I know people, if you've been framed before, if you made to make it look like some shit you never did, then you should understand what I'm talking about, because I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the weird people around me that I have to wake up and I'm like, nah, we not cool again, because in the day you're doing foul shit. You're doing shit that's not normal, and it makes it seem like you've been hired by somebody. Maybe them devils or demons that's attached to you. I don't know. But I don't like it. My dang on shoulder hurts. Dealing being on fucking cards and shit. Ow. I think I just want to intentionally hurt you. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I don't know how they was raised. Even if they was raised right, you still got your own decision and your own life to change and your own life to live. So do not put an all shoe size fit all for me, because it's not. I can be a lot of things, but I know what I can be a lot of things, but I know what I mean. I could talk for hours too. I could not talk much. Like, I don't understand. Then I have weird ass people that wanna say I got like problems. They have problems. No, that's you, boo boo. That's you. I don't get in my feelings and have to go talk about somebody. If I care about you enough, then I'm probably not gonna say nothing, because it's some part of me still care. A part of me not gonna start telling. I'm not one of those friends that I'm like, oh, we not cool together. We not cool no more. So I'm gonna just start telling all your secrets. That don't make sense. First off, it's not my secret to tell, and then second of all, I'm the type of bitch that once you piss me off, don't bring that motherfucking name to me at all. At all. At fucking all. Because that just gonna.
So people keep talking about a smoke detector. I'm on mute. My video, I'm on mute. So when y'all saying smoke detector, I'm on mute. It's not me. Well, I don't think it's me because it's on mute. So how can you hear it when I'm on mute? I will check after I get off the slide, but it definitely wasn't doing anything before I went live. So I'm thinking it's her, this video. But yeah, hey Tracy. Hey girl. Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Make me mad again. Nope. I don't want to hear it. Oh. If you really know me, you know not to bring up nobody around me. You know not to bring up nobody around. Only I can bring it up. And that's if I want to fucking, if I'm calm about it or I'm calm down or if I'm just, I don't even, my ops, I haven't really said anything much about their secrets or about some shit. But they want to fucking lie on me. I'm like, no, that's you. That's you. So everything you're saying is on you. Dang. Like, that's real tea. And don't get mad because I don't choose you to be with. It's too many. Go find somebody better than me. Go do that. Don't try to do nothing. Just go live your life. I would never want nobody to be stuck over me. I would never want nobody to feel like we'll get misled when I'm not interested. I'm not one of those types. I don't want to keep you just so I can know I can pull you back. No. Go live your life. Be happy. Do you. You survived way before meeting me. Think knowing my existence, you were going to survive a way long time after. Like, nah. And people want to say, oh, you must never love them again. Well, my love is you going to be free regardless. You're going to be free regardless. I'll nurture you, make sure your wings straight and all that shit and mend it, but it's up to you to be, you going to still be able to fly in the end of the day. You're still going to be free in the end of the day. Now, if you come back, circle back because you missed me or circle back, maybe. And no, that's only if I'm with.
She going to get mad and tell everything, Angela. Clearly, you ain't did your homework. I actually believe that this is actually going to end really badly because of the two personality types. I actually have to look more into Jag, but these two personality types and underline like the mental wellness, our mental health issues, I think is really going to end badly. It's not going to end nicely for sure.
That wasn't that person. I'm not trying to give everybody false hope. No. I don't even like people that much at all. And it's not me liking like or just I don't think they're a cool person. It's just more presence. A lot of people have like heavy ass energy that they have in themselves. So when I be around it, it can make me tired. It can make me feel drained. It makes me feel like antsy, like I'm an empath for real. So I don't read what people say. I read your mannerism. Or I read your motherfucking body language more often. I can read all that things. Like I can read all of that. What they said is not what you say, what you don't say, and that's what I pay attention to. Like I can understand they was hurt when they said all that stuff. So in that mindset, in that space, yeah, I forgive you. But keep talking that shit now. You too grown. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say it fucking at all. And I'm not trying to tell a grown motherfucker what to do, but goddamn, leave it to me the fuck alone.
Yeah, what's in that damn bottle? In this video, she actually says wine. She has her wine, so it has calmed her down. Now, I don't know if wine is in the bottle she's drinking now, but she said that she had wine and it's calmed her down. So she, at this point in 2021, in this video, I guess she was using like wine as like a, to calm her down.
Shit. Bitch, I'm a whole grudge. Remember, aren't you the one to call me this? Aren't you the one to call me that? Don't keep the same energy. If I gotta really tarnish somebody's name, I'm keeping the fucking same energy because I fucking mean it. Motherfucker. Y'all be paying too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. Too goddamn much. Y'all be irritating me. Y'all baby lucky I didn't know you as a little girl. I probably would have whooped y'all motherfucking ass. I'll probably make you say uncle. Yeah, all that extra shit. Shit. It just, I be around people, and then now it just get into when they say birds of a feather flock together. Nah, I often seen motherfucking ravens and birds be together. But now it's just making me a little bit more selective. But I'm like, I'm not really wishy-washy. I don't really care what you do in your everyday life. As long as not no foul ass shit. But I'm pretty much of a good judge of character. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, even though people might think I do. It's no. Like, no. Like, this bitch trying to make it seem like I'm a hoe. Because, like, bitch, I actually know. Bitch, what? From work? From work? Do I even know you? Like, I read your natal chart, so I do know you. I read astrology. I read the planets and the zodiac signs. And if you know what a natal chart is, it's a blueprint of your life with astrology. So you just don't only have 12 zodiac signs. You have 12 planets. You also have 12 houses that they fall in line to. You have other planets also, too, to add on to it, too. So, motherfucking squares, motherfucking sex trines, and motherfucking, regular trines, and sex house. Like, those planets, those weird shit is hard for y'all to get, but that's what I'm talking about. I read your natal chart. I have to learn myself over that. Like, yeah, sometimes I think about my own self versus the person that I should have think. Like, if I said, oh, I don't want to talk to them anymore, or I felt hurt, so I'm not gonna try to work it out. That's not fair, because in the day, some people move for more of other people's thinking and other relationships and making more calm for other people. Like, I got an Aries moon. It means that my mother basically left me alone. Like, I did a lot of shit alone. If you look up Aries moon individuals, then yeah, versus Libra moon individuals, but that's coincident. My dad got that, my mom got that, and they more of a relationship type of person, over inclusion, always watching everybody, type of shit. And it's just a two end of the same spectrum sometimes. One is more for everybody, and one is more solitary. But even with the more for everybody, they have to learn how to be solitary. They are the ones that do defend people also. But think about other people. They are the lawyers, like Libras are lawyers. Then Aries, they more of the Avengers. They believe in helping people too. That's what I used to, and that was my problem in school. I'm like, yo, I used to help all the people that was getting bullied. Like, I used to be in there motherfucking trying to save their asses. And I'm like, where the fuck was you at when people want to start tripping and act like fake friend? But I'm cool. I'm used to saving my own goddamn self. I'm used to motherfucking being my own superhero.
So basically, she's saying like she used to, when people were getting bullied when she was in school, she would actually step in and intervene and kind of help them. But when she was getting bullied or things were happening with her, people were not really like stepping in to help or intervene. So she became like more of her own, like rescuing herself, like her own superhero. Now, she also mentioned her mother and father when she was talking about like this, the astrology and zodiac signs and things like that. Now, if someone understands tarot cards and what everything in the astrology and zodiac signs and what she was trying to say, put it in the chat, because obviously we're listening for clues of what she was talking about, like with her mother and father in this video right here, right? And like, again, this video, she's talking about her biological mother and father, and not Aaliyah and R. Kelly. Okay. So this is before that time period.
inclusion, always watching everybody, type of shit. And it's just a two end of the same spectrum sometimes. One is more for everybody, and one is more solitary. But even with the more for everybody, they have to learn how to be solitary. They are the ones that do defend people also. But think about other people. They are the lawyers, like Libras, they are lawyers. Then Aries, they more the Avengers. They believe in helping people too. That's what I used to, and that was my problem in school. I'm like, yo, I used to help all the people that was getting bullied. Like, I used to be in there motherfucking trying to save their asses. And I'm like, where the fuck was you at when people want to start tripping and act like fake friends? But I'm cool. I'm used to saving my own goddamn self. I'm used to motherfucking being my own superhero. I just be thinking I be zoning out some.
Have she mentioned her twin brother yet? Yeah, she mentioned her twin brother and how her mother wasn't really there for like raised or had custody of her and her twin brother. And they're both 27, of course. They're twins. Thanks for the compliment, Law or LA. 169 likes, 169 likes, and 406 folks on here. Come on, fam. Yeah, y'all need to hit the like button now. Come on. Oh, she liked from 2 pages. All right, Hunty. Yes, Hunty. Yes. Hit the like button. So let's go ahead and continue the video.
Sometimes. Remember somebody was like, oh, you be just staring out of space. Bitch, stop watching me too fucking closely. Nigga. Like, damn. Can I fucking zone out and stare out motherfucking in peace? I just went to like 5 different mood swings in here. I hope it resonate with somebody. I hope it touch your heart. I hope you just don't be on here thinking that this is my fucking life when you don't know what my life is. I don't pillow talk. I'm not one of the bitches that bring up other exes to other niggas. Like, nah, bitch, no. Why the fuck you want to know about other niggas for? Are you gay? Let a nigga bring up a whole bitch about in front of me. I'm like, nigga, you want to be with her. I'm not her. Go with her. You want to say, oh, it's going to make you jealous. No, bitch, I don't want to be jealous. I don't want to feel any extra shit. It ain't going to make shit happen. It's going to make me irritated. And I don't like being irritated. At all. I don't show off your little weird ass life because, bitch, when everybody die, nobody gonna give a fuck. I hope you got the same means, the same energy. I hope you ascend. I hope everybody passes ascension. I hope everybody eating right, living healthy, living life. Don't be toxic because that's what you grow up and think that shit is normal when it ain't fucking normal. I hope everybody motherfucking get common sense in these bitch. Okay? But you gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do in your life. So do whatever the fuck you doing. Don't even listen to me. Listen to your own opinion. Listen to what you feel like is your emotional shit. Listen to that. Listen to all these weird people that don't tell me shit in my life, but could go tell other people shit. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, that's some weird shit. I'm like on a conversation with my brother and shit. Like, I'm like, it's some weird shit going on here. And I'm saying these specific exact individual and these specific exact individual. Sorry, I fumble sometime in this fucking mediocre language because it's fucking weird ass language. Motherfucking don't make comments. Don't make goddamn sense. There's a lot of motherfucking twisted ass words. Shit, Spanish and motherfucking French is way better because English is a fucking backward language and we do shit backwards. Why the fuck we call soccer and football? Like, that don't goddamn make sense. Football is rigged by and soccer is football. But no. But no, we make extra shit, extra words for shit that don't got shit to do. Which and which I'm talking about, or the actual witches. See, spelled differently, but you want us to say it's the same shit. I'm over it. I'm over this earth. God, send me somewhere else. Like, I'm on that Tupac shit. Do not reincarnate me. All these people that motherfucking say they got a problem with me, do not put me in the same earth with me. At all. Bitch, if you gonna have to put me in purgatory, put me there. By my goddamn self. I'm tired of people's souls and shit. Then I gotta figure out what the fuck you mean, because in the day you didn't try to figure out how the fuck I live, but you automatically just assume some shit. And people... Y'all niggas be tripping. Y'all bitches be tripping. But I guess it's the free world. But don't trip on me. If you don't like me, if you got like options, if you don't like me, not even a little bit, do not watch me. Do not speak on my name. Do not come around me. Do not come around people I care about. Do not come around me. Do not come around me. Do not come around me. Do not think about me. Do not talk about me. Do not speak on me. Act like I don't exist. Because if I really don't like you, I'm not going to motherfucking... Think about that. I'm like, yeah, that bitch should have died, but I don't want to talk about her. Or I'm going to get really heated. I'm like, you know not to fucking talk about it. I don't give a fuck. I would say all that shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all is. So y'all niggas better move tread lightly, motherfuckers. Tread lightly. Because y'all into my last straw. I survived all this time without y'all. So I can survive way longer than y'all. Way more longer. Dang. Like, I don't want, like, if nobody got time for this shit, why I don't remember this shit y'all talking about? Like, isn't something not adding up here? It's like Twilight Zone anomaly. I'm not tripping. You're probably not tripping. Nobody probably really tripping. But somebody's lying. And in my memory and my truth, I'm not. And I'm tired of y'all. Think outside the box. Stop thinking of what you learn from music videos, what you learn in hood and these reality TV shows, or what you learn from your uncle, your daddy, mama type of shit. Think outside the box. Like, for real. I had to. I'm like, yo, if all y'all saying the same goddamn thing, then maybe I do. But it also means I have to go figure out what the fuck y'all talking about. I could be like, nah, they fucking lying. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. It's easy to do that. I'm tired as heck. Like, I went to sleep because I had a headache. And then I'm just up. I don't really got a headache, but I'm just tired of talking. As hell. I'm tired. My nails dirty and shit. Nah, this is the type of shit that'll make me want to cut it off. Like, But it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Like, the thing is, friends can break your heart. Your family members can break your heart. A lot of things can break your heart. Just don't give them power to. And if they do, man your heart and just stay away from those patterns. Stop reminding you of them. Period. Like, I got people around me that act like they love me so goddamn much. Nah, I don't want your love if that's the kind of love you know how to give. No. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out some family members, some siblings that's actually just snakes. Some motherfucking family around them that they brought to our lives just snakes too. Some friends I thought it was friends. Well, acquaintances. Like you never heard me say BFF until recently. I like people around me that's gonna tell me the truth, whether I need to hear it or not. Speak your truth, because I feel like it's a bond. It should be a bond strong enough where you feel like you shouldn't lie to me. And if you're lying to me, then we don't get each other, because now you're treating me like everybody else you have to lie to. And if you can be honest to somebody else other than me, then I mean, y'all got something special. And I got time. I'm not your mom. I ain't gonna whoop you. Shit, I don't even fucking whoop. I don't like whooping children. I don't like fucking whooping animals. I barely kill fucking insects. Like, literally, I'll let a whole fucking fly bother me just because it's infected. I don't want to kill it. It's a fly. Flies matter. Fly lives matter too. If you was a fly, do you want to die? No. Shit, if I was one, I hope y'all motherfucking bitch ass don't kill me. Shit, I'm like, ask God to make me a fly next time. You fly in your wall, you better not kill me. Bitch, I'm about to zoom the fuck out your face. Well, people don't think about life like that. People so quick to fucking only think about their own self. And that's coming from an Aries moon. I have to live to take care of myself. The real work, the hard work, got my WTs on other stuff. Or these government corrupting shit, so it's making it extra hard for no fucking reason. Oh, my thing on there. Sure. I'll be sleeping with my contacts on. Yo, but why is my camera definition so blurry though? It looks like I got a filter on, but you can clearly see. So now I'm tired. All right. Might come back on. I don't care if y'all piss me off again. Let me see some shit that might piss me off and set me off later. There's not a video to make it seem like I'm above anybody. There's not a video to make it seem like I'm judging. I'm just judging the people that want to be in my life. And the people outside, the people that want to be in my life and involve me, and then have other people in their life that want to be in their life, but they want to be in my life. And they just having bitches to attack me and sending dirt in my name and all that shit. Bitch, nobody want to be you, bitch. If you take them niggas, you love him, take this nigga. Steal his ass. Steal her ass. I don't give a fuck. Just leave me out there, bitch. I'm not trying to be one of them bitches that come with entanglements and strings attached. No, if I said we gonna be in a committed relationship, that's what we're gonna fucking do. Well, you free until I say you not free. Don't take advantage of my kind of, don't put people around me that's gonna do op things. Then when people play on my intelligence, that's one thing that's pissed me off. I don't give a fuck. You might as well just steal money from me. You gonna pay in my intelligence, and that's the only thing I value. Shit. Like, mind you, I come from a whole fucking dad that said you gotta take advantage of America's opportunities. Shit, I couldn't even come home with a 99% or 97%, 100 all the time. Shit, that's why the standards I keep for myself. If you know me in real life, you know I don't like even when I was in school or anything else.
So yeah, her dad is from Africa. I mean, it's African, yeah. Nana Owusu, and she just said that she came from a dad. She came from a dad who said that she needs to take advantage of American opportunities. So he's not American, he's African. So again, in this video, she's talking about her biological father throughout the whole video. And this is not about, obviously, R. Kelly. So she was not on the R. Kelly, Aaliyah is my parents thing at this time. She was actually just in her truth, like telling the truth about where she came from and who she came from and what her father told her, what her family told her, and who her biological mother was, how her mother lost custody, and everything else. So this was more of a truth video. And then now, since this time, she has came online and said that Aaliyah and R. Kelly are her parents. So what happened between this 2021 video of her telling the truth and telling about her memories in her past to now coming online and saying that Aaliyah and R. Kelly are her parents, right? This video is almost done. There's like 5 minutes left.
I'll be sleeping with my contacts on. Yo, but why is my camera definition so blurry though? It looks like I got a filter on, but you can clearly see. So now I'm charged. All right. Might come back on. I don't care if y'all piss me off again. Let me see some shit that might piss me off and set me off later. There's not a video to make it seem like I'm above anybody. There's not a video to make it seem like I'm judging. I'm just judging the people that want to be in my life. And the people outside, the people I want to be in my life and involve me, and then have other people in their life that want to be in their life, but they want to be in my life. And they just having bitches to attack me and sending dirt in my name and all that shit. Bitch, nobody want to be you, bitch. If you take them niggas, you love him, take this nigga. Steal his ass. Steal her ass. I don't give a fuck. Just leave me out there, bitch. I'm not trying to be one of them bitches that come with entanglements and strings attached. No, if I said we gonna be in a committed relationship, that's what we gonna fucking do. Well, you free until I say you not free. Don't take advantage of my kind of, don't put people around me that's gonna do op things. Then when people play on my intelligence, that's one thing that's pissed me off. I don't give a fuck. You might as well just steal money from me. You gonna pay in my intelligence, and that's the only thing I value. Shit. Like, mind you, I come from a whole fucking dad that said you gotta take advantage of America's opportunities. Shit, I couldn't even come home with a 99% or 97%, 100 all the time. Shit, that's why the standards I keep for myself. If you know me in real life, you know I don't like even when I was in school or anything else, or when I be posting accomplishments, I don't post my accomplishments most times. Because that should be a given anyway. All these certificates and all that shit I studied for and had, or still have to this day, I don't post them, most of them. Why? Because if I couldn't get like a 100% score streak, then I don't want nothing to do with it. Like 99%, that's one of the worst for me. I'm like, yo, I was 1% off. That's like when you try off. Even though I don't really study and I should study, so I can't really get mad. But when you working all the time and just, it's hard to do that. When you taking care of kids or all that shit, when you're younger as a kid, that's hard to do that. That's just facts. But people should think it's supposed to be like that. I don't know, I'm stumbling. English is too slow, man. It's too goddamn slow. And then these so-called friends, that's on my Facebook friends. I'm like, yo, are you talking about me or are you not talking about me? Are you talking about me or you're not talking about me? Are you talking about me or you're not talking about me? Because when I said I'm talking about other people, It's not my friend people. It's not my friends. It shouldn't be my friends on here or on Instagram. It's the reason why I only follow y'all motherfucking asses and friends with y'all motherfucking asses. But if you don't like me, unfollow me, unfriend me. Please. I'm not one of them catty bitches. Oh, I'm gonna add you just so I can talk shit about you and this, what? No, bitch. I don't want the world to think we friends and we ain't fucking friends. Like, come on. Come on. Niggas want to brag about doing foul ass shit to me. Okay, I remember that. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. You're not on my side. You're not for best interest for me. No. You're not in my side. You're in the op side. Sleeping with the enemy and shit type of shit. Got me fucked up. They ain't my friends and you ain't my nigga either. Y'all, oh, I love you. I'm nigga. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Fuck that love. Fuck all that shit y'all want to say. Y'all claim y'all got, bitch. Fuck that. I feel like y'all niggas friendly. Y'all in love with a lot of bitches, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. Fuck. Y'all gonna have to do some godly shit. Bitch. What you can do is invent time portals and time castles and shit. Invent some shit that's gonna cure. Invent some shit that's gonna make these kids in the world not starve. Shit, I might think that's sweet then, but as soon as you get on my nerves, I'm like, fuck you and your little compliments, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck your little fucking being able to feed world shit. Fuck it. I'm sorry, when I get in my mood, I get in my mood. I don't give a fuck. What did I say about be off here? Alright, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm quiet. Bye.
Okay, so that was that video. So let's go ahead and jump to a recent video of her discussing how she had to be, I think a panic attack she had previously. So let's watch that video. And the end of the video is quite interesting because she kind of implies that even if she has a DNA test, like an ancestry test, comes back and the DNA results state that Aaliyah and R. Kelly are not her parents, that she would still question it and think that it was something like a hidden agenda or some master plan or scheme behind the scenes, that the DNA test results will be false. So, like, even if she had a DNA test and it says they were not her parents, that she would still question it. So, a lot of people think like once she has a DNA test and it comes back, this will be all over. But it looks like to me that she will still go on and say then that there's some kind of there will be more like delusions and other things and paranoia of someone being tampered with, right? So this is not something that will kind of end. So let's go ahead and watch this video. It's somebody else's video. I'm going to give commentary on it, but I'm not going to play the full video. Okay. I'm going to play some of it. Hold on.
As an older one, because I know she was like teenager too, but it's hard because as a grown up, I'm like, well, why would you do that to your own? Why would you do that to kids, period? And for you to do that, because I know I wouldn't be here. So I'm just saying from as an adult standpoint, why would you do that as a sister, as an older one? Because I know she was like teenager too, but she was older and she should know better. And I'm like, where did the root of this came from? And was it somebody else did it to her? And then the next one is like, where do we stop? And these people need help. And I resent her for doing that to him, and also I resent him to doing that to other people. So
speaking of help, do you feel like even having this knowledge and these thoughts that that you needed any type of therapy, any type of psychosomatic treatment or anything like that? Like, how has that been going for you?
I already reached out to a therapist before I got hospitalized, so I was already on the process of healing my own self. Talking to my therapist, I told my doctor I needed anxiety pills.
and because I had a panic attack like 2 years ago. So
you know what caused that panic attack? Do you know what it was about? I mean, I know you don't really quite, panic attacks come from anywhere, but do you kind of feel where that was coming from?
I was by myself, and I was like, I felt like I lost something, and it was a secret I needed to know. So I was asking the people around me, and then they was all being very suspicious. They was acting very sus. And I'm like, so it just kind of made me more nervous. And then something happened to me in Cleveland. And when I wanted to move out to Cleveland, so it was a lot of situation there too. Like I felt like I was getting forced to stay in Detroit and forced in. So it kind of made me get a panic attack.
Wow.
Something else.
Okay, remember that the other video was from September 2021. And now this video, she said, and then she said that was September 2021. And then this video right here, she said 2 years ago, she had a panic attack when she started having some thoughts. So it's 2023 now. That would actually, it would be like a year and a half. It wouldn't actually be a full complete 2 years since that first video was made. So that timeline is kind of off. Unless you're just giving an estimate.
And it probably can be able to come forth with the by the
hypnosis.
Yep, hypnosis. Thank you.
So I'm curious. You said you had got clinical help before, like you've been hospitalized?
No.
Okay, so
that was my first time ever.
Wow. So how was that for you? As far as how the doctors treat you? How like did they reality check? I mean, how did?
It brought me to a point where I felt like people was questioning my words, so I questioning my mentality, because the nurses deal with every kind of people, and the doctors and psychiatrists, they deal with a lot of people. And I'm like, I know I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not crazy. The only way you go there is if you're harming others or yourself. And I didn't do anything. I was just in my own house, expressing myself online, my truth. And I was in there, and the nurses, they strapped me up. Well, the police came to my house. It was like 8 officers all together, 2 to 3 EMS workers. So they all came for me, and then they strapped me up. And I'm like, I'm not even harmed. People looking at me like I'm dangerous.
Yeah, like, to be honest, were you doing something that would be conceived as dangerous, you feel?
Well, I was resisting the cops.
Before that, though, before the cops even got there?
No.
So 8 of them pulled up.
So she said that she was online expressing herself, and I guess people were questioning like what the things she was saying online. And then I guess, to be honest, it looks like she was like 5150 and hospitalized. And then she said that, and pay attention, she said that she was resisting police as well at that time. So she was resisting the police and resisting being taken in. And she said that she was at home basically minding her business. So why? And she wasn't harming others, and she wasn't harming herself. So why were they trying to take her in to hospitalize her?
Yeah.
To restrain you, I guess you could say.
Yeah, 5 of them was in my home, 3 was outside. It was.
Who was all there? Like, who called the people on you? Like, who was?
The second family, the De Jesus. It was Dominique De Jesus. She's a junior. She's that name after her mother. And then Shaquita De Jesus, they came. I gave Dominique a key because she gave me a key of her house when we were still speaking terms. The other sister, her sister, I didn't see her for a year because we fell out, because she liked to hold my things from me.
Okay, she's calling her biological family, like a real family, the second family. She's calling them a second family. And she also said, I saw a post before, said that they were just paid actors, something she made up, whatever. She said that Dominique, her sister Dominique, had the key to her house, and she had a key to hers, and they both had a key to each other's house. She said, pay attention, she said Dominique is a junior. A lot of times we are used to be honest, we're used to like like in the States, that someone is a junior, it's usually a male, and they have like the son with the same name is like a junior. In this case, she said Zamanique is a junior, her sister. So that means that her mom's name is what? Zamanique. And she does have her mother, which is Zamanique Franklin. So her mother's name is Zamanique Franklin. She has a sister named Zamanique, I think De Jesus or De Jesus. Okay. And I guess the sister is the one that called up on her about her, I guess, stuff she was posting online. Now, she didn't say what she was expressing online or what she was posting online at the time yet. Okay. So I did look online and I saw this of the sister and the mother. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. It looks like to me, to be honest, that the mother, she did mention something about her mom having a stroke before. I don't know why that will make her in a wheelchair or not. Not a medical professional and everything else like that. But this is her mother. It looks like a lot of times in the pictures, she's sitting down and she's actually like in a wheelchair, like wheelchair bound. I don't know if it's something like she just permanently in, or like she has to get around in that all the time, or if it's something that she just uses to get around, like someone goes to Walmart and they use like a wheelchair or to get around. So I don't know her mobility. Okay. So, but I do see that she's in a wheelchair in a lot of the pictures. Now, this is her sister, Zamanique Jr. Okay. And then it's her mother, Zamanique, which is the senior, which is a Franklin. Now, I did see a post where the mother on this actual picture, the mother said that Zamanique was her favorite daughter. Now, it could be in jest and it could just be just a joke that's playing online. But considering how she feels, how Angela feels, Legena feels about how her mother was there for like the older siblings and not her twin brother, and how her mother didn't have custody of her and kind of felt abandoned by her and her father as well, right? That kind of saying this is my favorite daughter could also probably not go so well, right? And this is a picture right here that also came from the mom's Facebook, and most people have already seen this picture, seen it. That's another picture that I saw on there on that page. I don't know, that one looked kind of off, but when I looked at the eyes, they looked kind of similar. But on the post right here is where she put with my favorite daughter, Zamanique De Jesus. And this is the person she just mentioned in the video that allegedly called on her and had her hospitalized for something she was expressing online. Okay, and at the top, you see Zamanique Franklin, that's the mother. So that's why she said that's the junior, okay? And she said, with my favorite daughter. Now, Angela did post under this. And then Zamanique De Jesus, the sister, did put, thank you, mommy, right at the bottom, the first comment. And then, where's the other one? And then Angela, as you see, Legena Gold, she actually put, like, let's see, the fourth comment down, she put lying, and then she put LOL. So she put lying and then LOL under the post where her mother put, this is her favorite daughter. And to be honest, as a parent, you should not actually use the word favorite, even as a joke, like this is my favorite person. But some people actually do, like, as a joke. So sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, some people, parents might as a joke say, this is, you're my favorite, and then they make it as a joke, right? But like, she already has her mother's name because she's a junior. She's also of, let's be honest, of a different complexion, a different look, and you already know how colorism and everything else can happen, right? So a lot of things can go into play to how this could affect Angela, right? And her mother already didn't have custody of her. But as you can pay attention, the mother is sitting down, and as you can see, I don't know, yeah, you can actually look to the left-hand side of the picture. You can actually see like a chair, like she's sitting in some kind of, I don't know if that's a wheelchair or not, but you can kind of see like she's sitting in a chair in that picture. And even in this picture, it looks like she's in some kind of walker or wheelchair kind of for help with mobility, right? And you can actually see like the back of this one as well. So yeah, so that's giving you a little bit more context into their relationship. She does have issues with this sister, Dominique, the one that her mom said is the favorite. What's this one? And this is another sister that put on line, happy birthday to my sister and brother, Eli and Angela. Yeah, so she does have a twin named Eli. And that's why the sister Monique actually put on there happy birthday to both of them, because they are twins. Okay. And this is actually her brother's page. He actually shared her, says photo shoots for this. Let me make this bigger so I can see. But yeah, he just shared her like to actually like kind of like promote her products and everything else. It says photo shoots for this intention oils. I guess she might mean essential oils, but she's it might, oh my bad. Let me not correct her, because it could be intention oils, like it could be some kind of whatever she's doing. I'm not gonna correct. I'm just gonna say intention oils. I will be launching. You can also have the bottles come with custom designs made by me. So this is something that Legena Gold was like promoting and selling. And I also saw that her brother actually uses some of her products, like he burns candles and does things as well. So he put tap in and he shared it, just like a brother just sharing it. And that was actually December 25th, 2022. So as of December 25th, 22, the brother actually shared his twin sister's product. So it wasn't like there was any they're still, like, I guess at that point they were on friendly terms. Okay, so now that we have more context about the biological family, her real family, now you can kind of see who Dominique is and why she calls her a junior in this video, because they share the same name, right? Let me make sure that's the only picture. Where is the other one? Yes, I already said that one. So yeah, that was in September of 2021, that first video we watched. Okay, and this video right here, this screenshot, it says, not gonna keep trying to make y'all understand me. If you just don't, means you don't need to be in my life at all, because I don't understand. Because I don't understand most of this shit y'all do at all. I don't take disrespect kindly either, too ignorant for my blood. Only fools suffer, only fools die. Wise word from my father. My father, and then she put Nana Tutu, and that's the guy that's in his like older age, way older than R. Kelly, just like she said in her video. She said my father is in his 60s and African. Okay. And she said, this is the reason I'm not into too much hood shit. Don't know how to communicate, but want to be microaggressive. Be sounding like y'all be having temper tantrums. Save that shit for your mama, not me. I was born in the wrong country. Send me back to the ways where matriarchy was much more appreciated. But hey, if that's all y'all know, then hey, do it. Do you live your life? But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be in it by. And then she put with Legena Gold. So then she tagged another page of hers, right? So this is her father. And then she also, in another post, she tagged her mother. Do I have that post? Not that one. This one right here. So this is Angela when she tagged her mother. Happy birthday to Zama Franklia. That's the name the mama was putting on there. Her name is actually that Zamanika Franklin, but she put Zama Franklia. That's what's on Facebook. And then she put happy birthday, Zama Franklia. Mommy, love you. Right. So that's Angela Gold. She put that in May of 2021. And like I said before, in 2021, when that first video we watched, that's exactly what she was going by, that her biological parents were her family and her parents and everything else, right? And she would give a lot of descriptions and everything else about them. And then when you click on Zama Franklia, then that's how everyone got those pictures of the mother that's in, like, kind of looks like she's wheelchair. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the video now that I told you a little bit about the family dynamic. And then probably once I watch this, I'll probably pick up tomorrow, because I'm kind of like, I already been on here a long time. So I'll just finish the rest tomorrow. 1 second.
And Shaquita de Jesus, they came. I gave. Yeah.
To restrain you, I guess you could say.
Yeah, 5 of them was in my home, 3 was outside. It was.
Who was all there? Like, who called the people on you? Like, who was?
The second family, the de Jesus. It was Zamonique de Jesus. She's a junior. She's that name after her mother. And then Shaquita de Jesus. They came. I gave Zamonique a key because she gave me a key of her house when we were still speaking terms. The other sister, her sister, I didn't see her for a year because we fell out, because she liked to hold my things from me. And so she came on the 5th. I went viral on the, I believe, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February. And then the 5th of February, they came to my place with a police officer. And then they said they couldn't do nothing. And then I have a video, if you look at my my Instagram or Facebook, and you see them 2 ladies outside trying to make it seem like I was gonna kill myself. And I'm like, I'm not suicidal. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I don't want you here though. So you gotta leave.
Wow.
And then by the 6th day, by the February 6th, which is the next day, they came back again. She opened the door. I was about to take a shower, so I was almost naked all the way. And 5 officers came in my house and they handcuffed me and had to dress me and take me outside.
Do you feel this would have happened if you did not say what you said and come out? Do you?
No.
Wow.
No.
Oh man, that's why it's like.
I said what I've been saying this since like August, and I've been saying that they had handlers for like 2 years prior to them. I went viral on the.
It hit the right ears.
Yeah, the right ears. Yep.
How was that for you going viral? Again, you hit the shade room and everything. How was that seeing that your face and you're everywhere? Did you expect that one? And how was it seeing yourself like with technically millions of views everywhere where people are looking at your story?
So right, I went to the hospital. So they I seen that I was getting traction, and I'm like, good. As long as whether it was negative comments, I need people to see me, just because in fact I feel like they was gonna hurry up and try to stop me. So I needed people's eyes on me. And in case they did take me, y'all know who it is.
Right.
And I'm not the first one.
Very true. Very true. Very true. So again, August, you've been saying this.
Yep.
But before August, how long were you wanting to say this? Like wanting to come, like, was it always in you to?
I wasn't sure. I kept denying because everybody kept saying, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, even since I was a kid. So I'm like, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it is. And I'm like, the way I'm crying over this, the way I feel, this is not normal. I like for the second mom, when she had a stroke, I didn't know I loved her until then. And that's not normal to say that or think that. And also,
okay, right there she said for the second mom, when she had a stroke is when she realized that she loved her mother. So I guess her mother being hospitalized and going to hospital for a stroke, and I guess the fear of actually losing her mother at that point actually made her realize that she loved her mother at that point. I remember her mother didn't raise her. She had lost custody of her. Yeah. And yeah, so let's go ahead and continue on.
they never invoked this kind of emotion. And I remember every trauma I had prior to a lot of things. So I'm pretty much remember the traumas I had. So it made me feel away. It was certain timelines in my memories. So I remember this because of what I went through.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also on Philadelphia TV network, outside of hypnosis, you're possibly going to do a live DNA test.
Yes.
You want to do this, correct?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
Yes, I want to do it. It's for me more than anybody else. And this is the memories. I just want to justify my memories and validate that and the emotions I feel. And hypnosis or ancestry, DNA's type testing. But something.
So let's play it two ways then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say it's true.
Yeah.
What would you want to happen next if you are the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah? Of course, Aaliyah is not here no more, but I believe her parents still run her estate. R. Kelly is still here. I don't know who runs his estate. I'm sure his people still run his estate, but of course, it's in a negative. What do you want to happen next? Are you still living a normal life? I mean, are you pursuing to know more about your parents? Do you want acceptance from the world and also their families? What do you want to happen?
I want to be able to get justice for my mom and to continue her legacy and make more people watch her and know who she is and continue her legacy. But for my dad's estate, I don't really have interest in it. Maybe his other children might, but
that's what I was going to say. He has other children, which means that you're a relative by birth of the same father.
I would like to meet my siblings from him.
That was actually a good question. It was kind of like a question to like gauge or determine what her what her agenda was, because he was trying to see, to me, he was trying to see if she was offering money or trying to get like the royalties from Aaliyah's estate or get any money. It was try to get Aaliyah's money. And also but he threw shade and said R. Kelly was in a negative, so he really ain't got no money like that. But that was a good question to ask, right?
I worked with as an online casino dealer. He was hypnotizing people, and so that was my first time seeing anything being hypnotized. Or I wasn't the one that been hypnotized, but maybe because I didn't trust him in that situation. But I've seen somebody literally been hypnotized, and he told her to do a lot of things, and I've seen it. So I'm like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And that same person is actually in trouble by being intimate with certain people he hypnotized. And the casino world is small too. So I heard different stories from that same guy, or different people is talking about the same guy. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So there was also I want to speak to R. Kelly. Again, I know you haven't watched Surviving R. Kelly, but he is currently locked up for 30 years for trafficking underage girls.
Yep.
He, of course, had 3 different cases. One dropped, one convicted him of 30 years, the others looking for 25 years. He's still here. What are your thoughts, as far as when you're going through that scenario?
My thoughts is for the female or the victims that he hurted. And as a human being, I'm on their side, because if somebody was to do that for somebody he cared about, then he should understand other people care about other people too. And wrong is wrong, regardless. And it hurts me as the young me, and to know, but not really the adult me. And I understand. I still need to overwork my own trauma with that situation.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to really say on that matter as much.
I have to ask you then, I think.
From what I gather from it, it looks to me like she's just more of a fan of Aaliyah, even from her, if you look at her Instagram, she has she's drawing portraits of Aaliyah, with into her music and everything else. So I really don't think that she actually truly cares about the R. Kelly part of the whole thing. So I don't really think she cares that much for R. Kelly. She's really just a fan of Aaliyah and wishes that Aaliyah was her mother, or she had another mother like that was there for her.
I think you were able to speak with Azriel Clary's father.
Yeah.
Just yesterday.
Yeah.
How was that conversation? I mean, do you know the story of Azriel Clary? She was one of the two who actually, even during his trial, was basically live in. They were there still up until a certain point, but they were actually there fighting for him. They were on Gayle King, trying to defend his name, defend his honor. How was it talking to her father, and what are your thoughts of her? Because I believe she's way younger than you.
Yeah.
And she, of course, was, in a relationship with R. Kelly. What are your thoughts as far as talking to her father, and also what the situation she went through and probably is still going through?
For talking with him, I felt remorseful on behalf of my father as far as father and daughter love, and I still feel that way, that remorse for his victims, like I done it myself, even though I didn't. And also, I stand at my mom was a victim of him too, so I just see my mom and these many females or many people that he hurted. And far as seeing that I had to Google her, so to know that she still had his side, but it's a thing called the Stockholm syndrome. So I'm pretty sure that's where she probably got that admiration for him, from that Stockholm syndrome.
Right. What do you feel? Aaliyah's not here to speak for herself as far as what she was going through at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts as far as people in the music industry taking advantage of either people that's younger or less fortunate, with less money, with less power? What are your thoughts on that type of mechanism going on in the music industry, or just in the entertainment industry in general?
Weak people target weak people or strong people, and I don't get it from a human standpoint. I don't get it, and I see the wrong in it. And people like my father deserve to be locked up or punished for their crimes. There's certain things you don't do. There's certain things you should strive not to do. And because of that power, or the power they think that they have, they succumb to a lot of things that made them weak.
Exactly. So I have to then ask, R. Kelly himself has stated that, he was molested at a young age. He's been open about that.
Yeah.
His brother, who was on the documentary, confirmed that, yes, no, we had an older family member that
I'm disappointed with her too, actually.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that? Because this kind of forms the man to be who he is in a sense.
Yeah. Because the thing is, it's hard, because as a grown up, I'm like, well, why would you do that to your own? Why would you do that to kids, period? And for you to do that, because I know I wouldn't be here. So I'm just saying from as an adult standpoint, why would you do that as a sister, as an older one? Because I know she was like a teenager too, but she was older and she should know better. And I'm like, where did the root of this came from? And was it somebody else did it to her? And then the next one is like, where do we stop? And these people need help. And I resent her for doing that to him, and also I resent him to doing that to other people. So
speaking of help, do you feel like even having this knowledge and these thoughts that that you needed?
So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that she's in her right? Like, she knows like exactly what she's doing? Like, she's scamming the girl. She's scamming. Like, she's scamming people, and it's just a cloud chase. Or do you really believe that she's delusional and believes that she is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter? Because to me, the more I watch, it seems to me that she is it's not like a delusion. It looks like it's calculated, and like she watches out, like she plans what she's going to say next. Like, do I believe that she has an intellectual disability? Yes, because we already saw that she was in Special Olympics, so she does have an intellectual disability. She's capable of working. She's capable of, she knows about paying bills, like being responsible for herself. She also spoke morality and her morals and beliefs. Even right now, she states that R. Kelly being molested was wrong, and also him molesting others was wrong. So she's really like, she's in her right mind in a lot of areas, in a lot of aspects, right?
Any type of therapy, any type of, psychosomatic treatment or anything like that? Like, how has that been going for you?
I already reached out to a therapist before I got hospitalized. So I was already finally on the process of healing my own self. Talking to my therapist, I told my doctor I needed anxiety pills, and because I had a panic attack like 2 years ago. Oh, wow. So
you know what caused that panic attack? Do you know what it was about? I mean, I know you don't really quite, panic attacks come from anywhere, but do you kind of feel where that was coming from?
I was by myself, and I was like, I felt like I lost something, and it was a secret I needed to know. So I was asking the people around me, and then they was all being very suspicious. They was acting very sus. And I'm like, so it just kind of made me more nervous. And then something happened to me in Cleveland. And when I wanted to move out to Cleveland, so it was a lot of situation there too. Like I felt like I was getting forced to stay in Detroit and forced in. So it kind of made me get a panic attack.
Wow.
Something else. And it probably can be able to come forth with by the
hypnosis.
Yep, hypnosis. Thank you.
So I'm curious. You said you had got clinical help before, like you've been hospitalized?
No.
Okay, so
that was my first time ever.
Wow. So how was that for you? As far as how the doctors treat you? How do they reality check? I mean, how did? Man.
It brought me to a point where I felt like people was questioning my words, so I questioning my mentality, because the nurses deal with every kind of people, and the doctors and psychiatrists, they deal with a lot of people. And
how was that for you going viral? Again, you hit the shade room and everything. How was
who it is?
Right.
And I'm not the first one.
That's true. Very true. Very true. So again, mm-hmm. August, you've been saying this.
Yep.
But before August, how long were you wanting to say this? Like wanting to come, like, was it always in you to?
I wasn't sure. I kept denying because everybody kept saying, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, even since I was a kid. So I'm like, maybe it's not true. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it is. And I'm like, the way I'm crying over this, the way I feel, this is not normal. I like for the second mom, when she had a stroke, I didn't know I loved her until then. And that's not normal to say that or think that. And also, they never invoked this kind of emotion. And I remember every trauma I had prior to a lot of things. So I'm pretty much remember the traumas I had. So it made me feel away. It was certain timelines in my memories. Ancestry, DNA's type testing, but
so let's play it two ways then. Mm-hmm. Let's say it's true.
Yeah.
What would you want to happen next?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Grandma. And too, I kind of remember her. Like, I thought she was my mom's daughter too. So I'm not sure if they did anything weird with that situation or not, but we'll find out. Yeah,
no, and once we do find out, again, Aaliyah, she had no other children. So therefore, some stars pass away with giving birth to no children. But if this, of course, could, and if it is true, it could be like just what? Like, you're right. As far as legacy goes on, you're carrying something forward. Yeah. Now, on the flip side of that, if a DNA test is done, I gotta get your thoughts on it, and it comes back that no, you're not related to R. Kelly or Aaliyah. What does that do for you mentally? And two, what is your next step after that?
Of course, I'll probably get like a backup DNA or backup entity, something to have a second opinion, because this is a memory I still feel, and I know people will go to the highest to change a lot of things. And
there you have it, folks. She said that even if the DNA comes back and it says that she is not Aaliyah's daughter, R. Kelly's daughter, they are not her parents, that she will still not believe it, because based on her memories, they are her parents. And then at that point, she would get a second opinion on it. So everyone thinking that this will end once the DNA test results come, no, she will still want a second opinion, because she will think that someone is trying to interfere with the results, right? So she already has it planned out. So it could be like delusions, to where it's like paranoia, where people are plotting things to try to mess up the results of the DNA test. Or it could be her just calculating, like, I don't want this to end. I love all this attention. I love all this clout. So if this DNA test comes back and said they are not my parents, all of this clout and all of this clicks and the coins and everything else will actually end, right? So let me know what y'all think.
If it's not it, then will go seek mental help and wonder why I'm getting these memories of being her daughter versus anybody else. So
okay, and then she goes on to say, after she has a second DNA test or the second opinion, at that point she will get mental help and say, hey, and try to figure out why she's having these memories she's having. So she's saying that she is not going to end it after one DNA test, but she will end this. Obvious, it's not true. It's not true. She's not Aaliyah's and R. Kelly's child. And she also mentioned that in the 2021 video, she knows who her parents and she knows who her family and parents are. She mentioned that in 2021. So unless she has some kind of psychotic break or some kind of other thing happen to make her now say this, I don't know. So I don't know. Do you really think that she's going to end this after the second results come in, or will she continue on?
So as far as a and let's just go down the narrative, is if it doesn't come back as 100% or 99, whatever the number is, showing that what it is, technically who would be your biological father, your biological mother, outside of these two people? Where were they at? What would they say in that scenario? Like, hey, I'm, do you have contact with them still to this day?
They came, the second mom came with the sisters of mine and put me in. But I didn't talk to her or see her, or she didn't, I haven't spoke to her in months, actually. And with the second father, I asked him, I'm like, about who my parents was. And I'm like, I remember you knowing who my mom was. And I remember you talking to my granddad and my grandma. So who are you? Like, and you are currently a live-in home health aide right now. And he also told me that he was 2 years, and his real age, he's 2 years older than his birth certificate. So I'm like,
so are you able to either one, tell us your age, tell us your birth date? Okay.
I think I'm either born in 1993, 1994, 1995. Even though when you see the one of the youngest pictures of me, it looked like I'm 5 years old in 1998. But they said I'm supposed to be 3 years old. I look like I'm 5, and you can see it on my page too. So, and then it explains why.
And see, this is where it comes into like more of a, to me, calculation, because she's trying to me, she's trying to fit herself into the timeline of Aaliyah, like Aaliyah's timeline. She's trying to fit herself into there. She's actually going to be 28 in May. So on I think it's in May 25th. She's gonna be 28 years old. Okay. And she also mentioned how her father, she said that his age is wrong. So she's trying to say, well, my father's age is wrong because he said that his age is wrong on his birth certificate. So now it's possible that since his age is wrong, my age is wrong as well. I don't know if her father immigration or anything like that and came over here and on his birth certificate is off or something, but whatever she's saying now, she only mentioned her father's birth certificate being off because she's now trying to imply that her birth certificate may be off too. And that's why if you actually go down through Aaliyah's timeline of events, now there's a discrepancy in that because her birth certificate might be wrong in her age. And there's also a picture of her on Facebook or a picture of floating around that makes her look older than what she actually was. So she's trying to account for everything that someone might say. So that's what makes it more calculated. And also for someone to be that calculated, they have to have some kind of sense. They have to have some kind of sense, right? And we also have to remember, even when she had intellectual disabilities, they said that she was reading at the 9th grade level. She was ahead of her reading level. So she's not completely, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. To me, I just, but for her, remember when she said she had a panic attack and she was expressing herself online, she said a bunch of police officers came out. And she said that when the police officers came out, that she was resisting the police. She was resisting the police. And then they also had to hospitalize her and they strapped her to her bed. Right? She said she wasn't harming herself and she wasn't trying to harm others. Now that actually comes across as something mental was going on to where the police and everybody had to come out. And not only once, she said that they came out, right? She said they came out and then she said days later they came out again and actually took her in. So I don't know, y'all. So could it be possible instead of just saying either A or B, could it be possible there was a combination here? Because to me, if you actually truly believe in your delusion, that you actually believe it, you will not change that no matter what. If I truly believe that Aaliyah and R. Kelly were my parents, I will stick to that 100%. I would never change it. Even if I took 100 DNA tests, I will still believe it. And I would still believe in there was some kind of conspiracy or corruption or not corruption, but conspiracy or some kind of, I'll be extremely paranoid that the government and other people are interfering or someone is whoever is taking a DNA test or examining it, there's some kind of something going on with it or tampering with the DNA. Since she said that she'll take one and then she'll get a second opinion, and then after the second opinion, she will actually just go get mental health wellness because she said, okay, then I'll just see why I'm having these memories and I'll get mental health check. That doesn't make sense for someone that's delusional because she's actually planning ahead of time. Hey, I'm not going to stop this after one DNA test. I'm not out, but I will stop it after two, and then I'll go get mental health. So this is why it comes across as calculated and a plan instead of something that's delusional and just to me, a delusion will always, it will stay. It would not be planned out. I'm going to keep this same delusion up until a certain point when I'm done taking DNA tests. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense.
I grew body hairs older than most girls my age.
Definitely. So, do you have young videos, pictures? Do you have a lot of that? As far as just old photographs or videos?
My second father, Nana, said he doesn't have any. I was living with him pretty much.
Very coincidental. There's a coincidence.
He doesn't have any, and I was living with him and not his baby mom, which is my grandpa's baby mom too. So it just.
Man, I'll say this, man. We've seen celebrities go through.
Hold up. Did you say that she was living with his baby mom, which is also the grandpa's baby mama too? Did I hear that right? Child. So some people are wondering like who she was living with. Like, was it like, I guess some part of the time she's living with her biological father, and then she said something about the baby mama, the father, or in the grandpa. Let me replay that part, child.
We've seen celebrities go through extensive measures to hide their children. I think Karl Malone was just exposed for having a child with a 13-year-old, denied the child forever. And then finally, when they did a DNA test and it was his, the child support was too much for him, even though he was an NBA player. And he finally met him at 17 years old and said, hey, I got, you're already grown. I can't do nothing for you. So we have seen people of stature go through extreme lengths to continue their careers without much of a hiccup. But I have to ask then, do you have any talents? Like, you're
singing. Yeah. I sing. I dance. I used to dance in high school. And also I want to pursue acting as well. And I also do art, like painting, do little crafts here and there. And I film videos on YouTube or online. So you'll see me making my own intros and outros and logos too. I do graphic design as well. So.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the fact that have you recorded any records at all?
I did feature on somebody's song before.
Man,
but I'm gonna be recording this year. That's my goal. At first I lost my my passion for it.
Yeah.
But then I recently got it back, so it's like, okay, let me do this. Let's do it.
The name Legena, do you feel like that's your real name?
Child, her and Jag gonna be singing together. Have y'all heard her sing yet? I need to try to see if I can find a video of her singing, child. So to me, like she sees this as an opportunity for her to actually, become famous, like with singing and dancing and everything else. So, child. And she also said she wants to have her own, her own studio, etc. Kind of like Jag has her own setup.
That's the name I made for myself because I was raised as Angela.
I see.
And so it's an acronym for Angela, Legena. And you put it to mix it, it's Angela.
So do you feel Angela is your real name?
No. My real name I feel is Love.
Definitely.
Love, Lila Halton.
Definitely. So you're in Dallas now. Again, you were able to come out to Dallas, do an episode on the Dallas Network with Jaguar Wright. Very courageous of you to leave Detroit. How has things been for you since telling your truth? We're in mid-February. Well, I mean, we're going on March now. How have things been for you outside of the February 5th getting caught? It sounds like it's been a roller coaster. How are things for you now? How have the past few weeks been? How have you been dealing with it all?
So when I learned some things being hospitalized, more self-care, my anxiety did calm. Even though I was wrongly diagnosed, but my anxiety did calm. He fixed something. And I came and met beautiful people because Jaguar Wright and Sean or King Payne, they reached out to me.
Shout out Sean David and King Payne.
Yep, they reached out to me and helped me. We had an interview already, so it brought good people that I need to be around in my life. and I'm learning new things. I just started eating back meat again after not eating it for 5 years. So I'm like,
what made you stop?
Animal lives matter too.
Oh, no, it does. It does. So you went full vegan, or you just did like you still did eggs, or like what'd you do?
So 5 years vegetarian and 2 years vegan.
Okay.
So now I'm back eating it. It started with eggs.
So wait, animal lives don't matter no more?
I think my anxiety went down, so I'm not anxious about it.
You don't hear the cries no more.
I might come back and I might feel bad again.
I'm gonna take you to a pig farm. We're gonna change the whole.
I don't eat pork.
I'm just messing. Hey, listen, I eat meat. Hey, I'm sorry to everyone who don't. I'm sorry.
Sorry, little animals. Sorry.
Sorry, little animals. So with that being said, what do you expect next for you after? Again, you're gonna go through the hypnosis process.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go through the DNA test. You got the world watching. Whether right or wrong, or whether fact or fiction, what's next for you in your life? What do you plan for you? Because now you're in Dallas, you're traveling, your face card, you're on the Real Life Street Stars now. What's next for you as far as for what you want in your life? Again, whether outside of who your parents are, what do you want to do next for yourself?
I just want to do what makes me happy and live in my truth and be free and to meet beautiful people along the way and to create good memories, one that's gonna outweigh any bad ones I had, and to learn more. I like learning and receiving, and I'm just up. It's up.
Are you worried that like some guy is gonna come prey on you that you're R. Kelly Aaliyah's daughter and come put some R. Kelly Aaliyah grandbaby in you or something? I mean, you don't worry about these things? Like someone's gonna chase some clout?
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people, even before I was known, wanted to use something or get some kind of association with me for some reason. So
the world we live in, you can't run from it.
Yeah.
Man, it's very interesting, man. I give you points for your courageousness, for your bravery.
Thank you.
To come on this platform, tell your truth again. Who am I to tell you what your truth is? Who are anyone in the comments or anyone watching at home? If y'all, I'm like, somebody disprove her. Somebody discredit her. And that's where I'm at. I'm like, hey, somebody come forward and show me something that we ain't seen. And therefore I'll say, okay, man, but ain't no one did that. That's why it's gotten to even our ears to like, man, we need to have her on this couch and give her.
Okay, he need to stop playing. He need to stop playing. You know good and well that the truth is that she is not Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. That's common sense. That's already known. And as of 2021, she knew it as well. So we don't know what happened since 2021. That's what we don't know. But in that 2021 video I played earlier in this live, we saw that she was in her right state of mind and she knew who her parents were. She described who her parents were and everything else. And now in this video for 2023, she's saying that's her second family. They're paid actors and all this other stuff. So we don't know what happened in between then. But we do know that we do know that she has intellectual disability. They didn't say we don't know any other diagnoses that she has.
Let her tell a story, because we're all about letting someone tell their side and tell their story. If someone wants to come and debunk that, please come sit on this couch. You're welcome. Come bring your proof and show your receipts.
Yeah,
we'll have you here.
I want to see it.
Yeah, there you go. For those that do want to follow you, follow your movement. I believe I see you on TikTok Live. I think you're on Instagram Live. I see you on a few things. So if you don't mind, tell us all the platforms that you're on. What's all your platforms that you're messing with?
So on my Instagram and Facebook as Legena Gold, and also on YouTube is Legena Gold as well.
Spell it for them in case they don't.
So Lagena, and Gold is Gold, and it's on my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And on my TikTok, I'm Legena Love Gold. So it's Lagena LOVEGOLD.
And if you right now could speak to, let's just say first and foremost, R. Kelly, what would you tell him if, let's say, he's right here in your face and it is proven that you are his child? What would you like to tell him?
I just want him to know that if you're not saying certain things, because of me, and you feel like my life is in danger, then go ahead and say it. And I did resent you as a kid. I was very hurt by you when you cried and you wanted to leave and you still chose to leave. Maybe you was threatened. I don't know what you did. And I'm very disappointed by your actions. But then I guess I wouldn't be here talking to you. And I'm still, I feel like it was a lot of, you could have done things differently, especially after you not being in my life and you seen what happened. And the conversation you're just going to have with God. So.
Yeah, so in the 2021 video, she's saying that her biological father left her when she was 12 years old. And she describes like all the stuff her biological father taught her and told her. And how she says that he's African and he's said to take advantage of American opportunities and everything about her. And then he's also in his like older than R. Kelly, like in his 60s. And now fast forward to 2023, she's saying stuff about R. Kelly and how he left or something like that. So it's, to me, it's like she's taking, she's taking like the same thing about how somebody was not around, but then she's applying it to R. Kelly instead. To me, I think this is coming across as calculated.
Yeah, no, it's crazy you say that because one prosecutor dropped their case in, I believe, in Illinois against R. Kelly, but the other state, I believe, is still going forward. And the only reason it's still going forward is because they feel like he hasn't been remorseful of what happened. They said we would drop our case and let him do the 30 and whatever, but we feel like he hasn't come to terms with what he's done. He hasn't seen any remorse. He hasn't said sorry. He's, of course he pled not guilty and he could fight that, but they haven't seen any remorse.
Yeah, I'm not questioning whether or not Jack can sing. I know Jack can sing. What I said was, oh, like, wow, they're going to be like singing together like a duo, because she said she's interested in singing and dancing. And I know Jack sings, so now I can see them like singing together. Now I haven't heard her sing yet. Someone said that there's a video of her singing. If you see, send it to me on my IG, Dani Robertson YT, Dani Robertson YT. I have not looked up her video singing. I only looked up a little bit of stuff today. Like earlier today, I looked up a little bit of information to go along with these videos. Tomorrow I can come back with other stuff, but I only did a little bit of like research for this live.
So even for what you're saying, if he does ever look at you face to face and say, child of mine or not, I apologize for whatever you went through. That's a strong ask. If you had the ability to write a letter back to your mother, what would that letter consist of? What would you say to Aaliyah if you had a chance to write that letter and she could be able to see that?
Mom, your fans getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves, Mom. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm strong because of you, and I'm gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna make sure we get justice, and I'm not stopping until then, and nobody.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, of course, Aaliyah's fans will be upset because they feel that she's playing with Aaliyah's legacy, playing with her name and everything else. Like, if like you're a super fan of someone and that person lost their life and how Aaliyah lost her life, and now it seems like her legacy is made to be a joke. It's like a joke. So we have to always look at it. Even if she is suffering from like a mental illness, other people, from their perspective, they might not see it as that, as such, and they feel like the family of Aaliyah and her estate, like her legacy and everything else is being kind of messed up and interfered with by what's going on in this whole thing. So I can see both sides of this. So yeah, I can see why Aaliyah's fans will be upset. And to be honest, a lot of people, like, I'm an Aaliyah fan myself, and I'd rather not, to be honest, I'll be 100% honest, I would rather not look up Aaliyah's name and see this kind of stuff going on. However, if someone is truly delusional and believes that Aaliyah is their mother, it's kind of like out of their control for what's happening to them. They can't control their delusions and what they are, their memories and how they feel, right? So if this is calculated and planned and it's a scam and it's a clout chase, then it's definitely wrong. If it's something that's delusional and she's actually like suffers from a mental illness, then it's kind of, she can't control what she's doing. And there's a lot of celebrities that have fans or other people that become like obsessed with them and become a part of their, add them to their delusions, right? But what I'm gathering so far, to be honest, I actually need to look into this more and look into her, a little bit more. But to me, it's coming across as calculated because I believe that when someone is truly delusional and believes something, that they will stick to that delusion, and they won't have it pre-planned that I'll get rid of this delusion and I'll get help with it if after I take 2 DNA tests. Because in their mind, no one can tell them otherwise, that they are not someone's child. They would actually believe it within their heart and soul, and they wouldn't have it like, well, I won't believe Dr. If I take a DNA test, I still won't believe that. But then I'll take a second one and get a second opinion. I'll go ahead and then get mental health. It's like planned. It's like a planned escape from this mental psychotic break. It doesn't really make sense. I don't really see how someone can plan how they will. I don't really see how this can be planned or how she will stop doing this if she was truly delusional. Maybe I need to sleep on this and actually come back and see how I truly feel later. I don't know.
I can make that stop. So
there you have it, man.
But they're loyal.
There you go. Well, I got to thank you again, man, for, again, having the courage and the bravery to come on this couch and speak your truth. I can't say it enough, man. This is the best part. We have to say it, man. Legena Gold on the couch, man. I have to say you are a real life street star. We salute you for even coming in and speaking to us and having us given some of your time. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
We salute. Hey.
But I didn't talk to her or see her, or she didn't. I haven't spoke to her. I think I'm either born in 19.
Those pictures do you have?
And also, I want to pursue acting as well. And I also do art, like painting, do little crafts here.
Now, on her Instagram, I did see, like, she tried to draw Aaliyah. But let me stop saying try. But she drew a picture of a sketch of Aaliyah, and under it, she had a hashtag fan. And that was before this whole, before it went viral. So that's when I said that to me, she was just a fan. And then she started just saying that Aaliyah was her mother. Okay, so let's go to a more recent video from earlier today. Hold on. And this will be the last video probably, for today.
I'm on the background, just listen to the interviews. Or people comments about me and Jaguar. Just waiting for more people to come in. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I just want to ask, like, the narrative of being, somebody keeps saying I've been human trafficked, not by Jaguar, Wright, or anybody that she knows, person that she's got a good friendship with. I believe that might be the still in my old place in Detroit by the second family. I don't know if it's But I believe I've been brainwashed too. And we're going to be having a hypnosis to unlock any memories that I may or may not have. And you know how the world can get even more crazier. I know somebody's seen a giant, or if you haven't seen that video with that giant, a real giant, really giants really exist too. It get deeper than what you guys know. And you know, MK Ultra and stuff like that. I believe I'm under that. So, but I chose to remain strong in my faith in God and to overcome, and then I still have the memories that I still have, that they can't change no matter what. It's my feelings and my emotions, and to know what I know. And I'm glad I didn't tell nobody for like the longest, just because of the fact, if I would have just expressed this thought, they probably would have made sure to try to find something else to wipe out. And it explains why I didn't remember one person in particular as far as my teenage memories. And I'm like, don't I know you? And I'm like, I do know you. And then it started floating back together. And I was like, oh, what happened to you specifically? But now I know why. So I'm going to be posting more live and get ready for original content from me under my name. And you're going to see it here. And you're going to also see me on Philadelphia Network. 2, we have more series to go, a few more episodes to film. And I do want to continue collaborating with the Philadelphia as well. And as well as my own network too. So we're going to take people to the top. We're going to go there and we're going to save a lot of people and change history and change a lot of things together. So that's what I'm excited about. And to get justice for my mom more so. And it's going to happen. We're going to make sure. So, bye.
Y'all, now that right there, y'all, I think I'm gonna save my judgment till another day, because child, this right here, wait a minute, this video right here is not a good look. This is giving me, she said she wants to be like the part of the Philadelphia network, and also to get her own network, take people to the top. Child, y'all. Oh my gosh, I have to sleep on this, because this is not sounding this video right here, y'all, is not sounding right. It's not giving me child, this is giving me clout chasing this clip. Now another one I watched was giving me it was giving me like maybe she wasn't like fully like planning this out. But now, like this video right here, she's like, oh, this is gonna take her to the top, y'all. This is gonna take her to the top. She's gonna have her own network, child. And like even when she had like the Special Olympics, she was like, she was advanced. She was advanced when she was even on Special Olympics. So she wasn't like, she was advanced, yeah. Like she was on the she was 13, but she was already on 9th grade. She was on the 9th grade reading level, so she wasn't like behind, because usually 9th grade is like, it's in like 14 and 15, right? Let me watch this again, child. Y'all. Now this video right here, it kind of like, I don't know. Let me watch this again, especially towards the end. And then at the end, I guess you remember that she need to keep the focus on Aaliyah. Then she started saying like, oh yeah, get justice for Aaliyah. But that was after all the stuff that's gonna make her pop, child. But also she says that Jag is not like holding her hostage or anything like that. She's there by her own free will. I mean, she is turning 28 in May. She's not a child. Now, she is childlike, and she does have intellectual disability. So she is childlike and she has intellectual disability. Now, here's the thing. is it Jag that's going to be like the main problem in this whole like relationship and this whole link up? Is Jag going to be the main problem, or is it going to be mutual to where they both are a problem, or is going to be to where Jag could possibly take advantage of her because she's more stable, mentally stable? Y'all, this is like, to be honest, this link up is going to be kind of crazy, because you have two people that admit that kind of have explosive personalities. Because she admits that she can have explosive, and you heard her. She said that when the cops came, there was a bunch of cops, and she was resisting the officers. They had to scrap her down and everything else. So she has outbursts, and she actually said it. So y'all, I can see some crazy stuff happening. Crazy. Like, I first came into this, like, maybe thinking like, I believe that both are using this as an opportunity to build Philadelphia network, and also she said right now her own network. So most likely Jag has been talking to her and like saying, you'll get your own network. Like, I help you build your own network. So she already is like planning on how she can like help her out. Now, some people will say, well, of course Jag will help her out because she's going to make sure that she's successful and not just like using her out for like clout, but she will also help her build and like get her own coins. But then others will say, oh, child. So she and then also someone said, I haven't looked up Jak, to be honest, to like to her age or anything, but she's older than her, probably at least by 20, maybe 20 years, 20 or so, 19, 20 years. So old enough to be her mom. So this is also someone that is like helping her with her goals, helping her with this clout chase. So this could be, Jag could be someone like a mother figure for her, like a parental figure, because she didn't have her mother, remember? She didn't have her father. She said something about a baby mama that was with the grandpa and the daddy. Child, some Kentucky incest stuff was happening. I mean, I don't know what was happening with that. I have to rewind, child. I might not want to rewind and hear that. All right, y'all. Let me watch this video one more time, and then I'll have to see y'all tomorrow, because this is just a mess. This is a mess. I don't know.
Don't mind the background. Just listen to the interviews or people comments about me and Jaguar. Just waiting for more people to come in. Excuse me. Excuse me. And I just want to ask, like, the narrative will be, somebody keeps saying I'm being human trafficked, not by Jaguar, Wright, or anybody that she knows.
Okay, she's saying, hey, I'm not being human trafficked by Jaguar, Wright, or anybody in her circle. And she has been expressing, hey, I am grown. Because she is going to be 28. That's almost 30. So she's not a child. She's not a child at all. She's almost 30. That's not a child. But she is childlike, and she does have intellectual disabilities. And obviously, she has something. I don't really think she's telling the full story of what happened when she was expressing herself online. Okay, I don't really think that she's telling like her full story and full history on everything. I think that she might be diagnosed with something else. I have to actually look and check and see. Who would know this information? Obviously, according to HIPAA, you want to know like someone's medical history. But obviously her family would know some more information about her than what she is willing to give us. Because I did notice that on her Facebook, she took some stuff down. She took stuff down, like previous posts and other stuff she was taking down. So that goes back to me like being calculated, where you're trying to hide evidence of you stating other things in the past about your real family. Yeah.
person that she's got a good friendship with. I believe that might be the still in my old place in Detroit by the second family. I don't know if it's, but I believe I've been brainwashed too. And we're gonna be having a hypnosis to unlock any memories that I may or may not have. And you know how the world can get even more crazier. I know somebody seen a giant.
So what do y'all think about her doing like a hypnosis as well? In my opinion, I think they're going to be doing different things so they can have different like types of content. They're going to have her doing hypnosis. They're going to have her doing like multiple ancestry DNA tests. It's not just going to be one. It's not going to be one and done. She says she's going to have another one. If the first one comes back that she's not Aaliyah's child, she's going to have another one, right? And they're going to come on here and say after the first one, if it's we already know it's going to say no, that she's not Aaliyah's child. They're going to come back and say, well, it was tampered with. The DNA test was tampered with by whoever conducted the testing. And then they're going to say they're going to get a second opinion. And then from there, they'll finally say, well, I guess that she needs to get mental health help.
Or if you haven't seen that video with that giant, a real giant, really giants really exist too. It get deeper than what you guys know. And you know, MK Ultra and stuff like that. I believe I'm in under that. So, but I chose to remain strong in my faith in God and to overcome, and then I still have the memories that I still have, that they can't change no matter what. It's my feelings and my emotions, and to know what I know. And I'm glad I didn't tell nobody for like the longest, just because of the fact, if I would have just expressed this thought, they probably would have made sure to try to find something else to wipe out. And it explains why I didn't remember one person in particular as far as my teenage memories. And I'm like, don't I know you? And I'm like, I do know you. And then it started flooding back together. And I was like, oh, what happened to you specifically? But now I know why. So I'm going to be posting more live and get ready for original content from me under my name. And you're going to see it here. And you're going to also see me on Aaliyah'S Network. 2, we have more series to go, a few more episodes to film. And I do want to continue collaborating with the Philadelphia as well. And as well as my own network too. So
now, when I actually went to the Philadelphia website, I actually didn't even see like the interview. They keep posting about a part 1. I actually didn't see like the full video. I only saw like the snippet of the interview with Jag and Legena. It's like where it at though? Where is that though?
we're gonna take people to the top. We're gonna go there, and we're gonna save a lot of people and change history and change a lot of things together. So that's what I'm excited about, and to get justice for my mom more so. And it's gonna happen. We're gonna make sure. So bye. Hey y'all, it's Legena Gold, and I just want to give y'all an update. I will be recording on Philadelphia TV Network today, and so you're going to be seeing what my spiritual journey, my life being my mom's, my mother, and my father's kid. Well, not a kid because I'm a grown-up, which people need to understand about that. And if you guys want any information, you're going to have to check it out, because it's not... I want to put a disclaimer. I'm not. There was no way, shape, or form shipped out here, exploited. I came from my own free will because I felt like she was the type of person that can help me, because she understands.
what it's like to be me in a way. And for anybody else that helped me stop attacking them, I don't have a mental illness where I'm not able to make my own decisions. I know exactly what's going on, and I'm aware of a lot of things. And if I I give pushbacks if I feel like if I'm getting played or not or anything else. And this it's also not a scam either. It's not a scam either. You're going to be seeing what kind of people you're dealing with in the world, and you wonder why a lot of things are getting exposed to the public eye. Because they do some weird secret, them.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I'm just going to look into a few more things. And and then I'll come back tomorrow. All right. Have a great night. And make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And everyone, thanks for coming. And welcome to the new people. This is actually a lot. I have to pay attention. I have to actually just reflect on this video, like the 2021 video, the family like screenshots, and then her new videos and the interview on YouTube. I'm gonna sleep on this and actually just think about how I really feel about all of this whole thing. And thanks, Moz, for being here. I know it has been a long live, longer than I expected. So thanks, Moz, for helping out with the chat. And thanks, members, for supporting my channel. And thanks to everyone that supported my channel with super stickers as well. And so let me go ahead and give a shout out to Angie. So Angie, thank you for the $10 super sticker. Thank you for supporting my channel. Yes, auntie, yes. So y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Have a good night. Yeah, I see some of y'all been cutting up. I'm gonna have to come back just for the chat. So I'm gonna come back for the chat and see what y'all was up to. All right. I already have actually a call-in number for like taking in like phone calls. I'm also gonna drop the link, and I need to actually come on here at a suitable hour. But right now, I actually need to look into more about Legena. I need to look more into her and try to figure out this more information so I can put things into perspective or context. And also Jaguar Wright, because I'm not all too familiar with Jaguar Wright either, to be honest. I'll be honest. So I have a lot of catching up to do. All right. Bye. Chat was lit. Don't ban me, queen. Nah, this is actually this is a messy channel, so I don't really ban for people just being a little messy in the chat. So as long as you're not like disrespecting me or my mods, then we're cool. Or like my guests. So yeah. So some of y'all probably need to be praying for hours. No telling what y'all been doing in these comments. No singing. I actually wanted to hear her sing. Yeah, so I need to actually find the video of her singing and actually play it. So tomorrow we will, if I can find it or if it's sent to me, then we definitely will be hearing her sing. But ultimately, I actually need to know more about, I guess, her mental health, like to actually see if this actually something like based on delusion or something based on a calculation, because that will actually give my ultimate opinion once I determine that on which one it is. Because some videos it actually gives me to where something might be mental, but then others is giving me calculation and clout chase. And then the one interview of the cow on the blue couch is actually give a mixture of both things, a mixture of clout chasing that and definitely calculation. I don't know what time I'll be on, probably around the same time, but probably an hour earlier, depending on what I have. But once I decide, I definitely will actually, okay, you sent it to me. All right, thank you. You sent it to me. So we'll listen to that tomorrow. We'll be back on tomorrow to listen to her singing and be on some other stuff, okay? All right, y'all, hit the like one. Wait, where is that at? Okay, let me let me go ahead and give the link to the interview. My bad. We posted it in the chat, so anyone wants to watch the full video. Hold on. Yeah, turn your notifications on. Ooh, child, I gotta get some rest. Okay, so here's the full link to this video right here. Okay, so someone was telling me that the full video that was supposed to be on Delphia Network is actually on another YouTube channel. And to be honest, that's probably why they took it down or they hid it, because they probably saw that people were putting it on YouTube, right? But child, come on now. If you have people sign up for Philadelphia, Jag, if you have people sign up for Philadelphia, you got to have the content on there. Because if it says go to Philadelphia to watch part 1 of this interview, and child, I go on there and I don't see it, then I might want a refund, Jag. I might want a refund. I'm just saying, people might want a refund if they ain't getting the product. So you got to get that together, get it together. All right, y'all. Bye.